got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad, Miss Wikiana. Miss Wig, Miss Wikiana. Miss Wig, Miss Wig.
They screamed that out a window to me. I lost work because of this, just like trans people. I have people look at me sideways, just like trans people. I have people calling me gay, just like trans people. So I have the right to tell you exactly how it feels if I choose to stand up with these folks that I love and appreciate and consider part of my humanity.
Okay.
And I can tell you what it feels like.
I understand. So moving forward with this, to kind of rally out, fill out the rest of these questions before we move forward. Since this allegation, too, if you search your name on social media, some sex workers have come forward saying that you've long solicited sex from trans women, and because of this, you've been criticizing for fetishizing trans women and not having intimate and loving relationships with them. So what would you say to that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we've gone on social media and we found people who have said this, and so
social media now is the truth. That's the
people who have
repository.
faces,
Yeah.
their faces on it. So we were just asking if you had anything to say about that. Okay, so going on to, what do you say to trans black women who say that you're centering yourself and that you're being opportunistic and focusing on your attraction as opposed to their issues, and without proving that you're ready to do the work? So what would you say to that?
So you and I sat for 4 hours the other day,
Correct?
and we decided how we were going to approach this.
Not,
And
we
said,
went through a, we went
we
through a
decided
number
how
of
we were going to approach
questions.
this, bro.
We went through a number of
We
questions.
decided
went through
how
a
we were
number
going
of
to approach
questions,
this.
And
we
we're
said
actually
that
recording, and the more you talk, the better, the worse it looks for you. So what I'm asking is that we're having a
What did
conversation.
you say?
I said the more that we're talking, the more I'm just concerned. So I'm generally
did you
concerned.
say?
I said that the more that it looks bad for you. That's
Really?
what I'm saying. Yes, sir.
This looks bad for me.
Yes, because
Check
I'm
this
asking you
out.
a number
No.
of questions.
We're done, bro.
Okay.
We're done. It looks bad for me because I chose to come here and speak to you about what you do and what I've done. It looks bad for me. It's a setup. I don't like this.
Okay.
We said that we were going to focus on policy.
And we
said
did, and we
we're
also,
gonna
and we
focus on
also,
community.
and we
And you
also
stand on
said,
allegations,
and
homie.
we
I
also
don't appreciate
said,
this at all.
and no, we had a
No,
conversation
I
about a
don't
wide
appreciate
range of
this
things.
shit at all, homie.
Questions did feel like they, you know.
I don't. This is not what we
They're
fucking
not
discussed for
running
4 fucking hours. You
They're
understand
not-
allegations, homie?
Okay.
The fuck is wrong with you?
It's starting to just.
The fuck is wrong with you?
There are.
We sat for 4
Yeah,
fucking
and
hours.
did
We
sit-
sat
and
for
we
4
sit- and we
fucking
did-
hours.
We did sit for hours.
We sat for 4 fucking hours. And you gonna stand some fucking allegations? Fuck you. The fuck is wrong with you? This is my fucking life. The fuck is wrong with you? Yo.
I have your stuff. Can you guys not? This is like.
That's fucked up, man.
We have like.
The fuck is wrong with you, man? We fucking sat for 4 hours.
All right, bro.
Don't tell me shit.
Let's keep it professional.
Don't tell me about it. This isn't professional. This is life.
His intention is not to antagonize you. We're trying to.
No, we discussed the process. We said we would start.
Let's bring it
No.
down. We can talk about it. Let's bring it.
No,
down.
my
Let's bring
man.
it down. Just so we had an office setting, nobody's here to hurt you
Listen.
or argue with you.
Both Paula Porvikova and Janice Dickinson, when they left the show, were not very nice about you.
Let's not go there.
Well, I am going there. I am going to ask that question. Paulina Porvikova says that you lack respect for the co-judges. Janice Dickinson said that you were righteous. I mean, why do you think both of them had such negative things to say about their
I
experience?
don't know. Why do you think?
Wasn't there.
You.
She doesn't want to go there.
Why do you think? I don't know.
Jealous?
know.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm asking you. You said it. I didn't say that word. You said it. What do you think? You said it. Is that what you think?
I'm asking.
You said it. I didn't say it.
She's not gonna go there.
I think she just did.
No, you said it. I didn't say anything. You said it. Is that what you think? I interview people, Cynthia. So
Well-
I'm saying you said that. Why did you say that?
Because
didn't
I think
say it.
every time women don't get along is the first thing people think. And sometimes it's true and sometimes it's not true. And I think that that's probably what a lot of people assume.
And I don't know if you remember. Do you remember the Azadine Alaya fashion show that we
Yeah,
did
when
together?
we had the braids.
Yes.
Yeah, I
we
remember.
had the
And the little
braids.
white frilly things. Yeah,
Yes.
I remember
So you remember
very
that
well.
fashion
yeah,
show?
yeah.
And I called my aunt. I said, she's right behind me. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. She's right here. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Just a couple of weeks ago, I was at home looking at her pictures, and now I'm in a fashion show with her. But Naomi, do you remember what you said to me?
That's
Now, I
just
want you
something
to.
awful and cruel.
Awful.
What did I say?
You said, I heard you talking about me.
Which
and you
I
used
do.
a
I
bad
hear
word.
everything from everywhere.
Yes, no, but no, you said you heard me physically. You were right behind me. You
Right.
heard me talking about you. You called me the B word, and you said, and we have a photo shoot to do in Anguilla, and it's not going to be pleasant if you're talking about me like that.
I probably did say
And
that.
Why did you say that?
Because I probably just heard the tail end or just thought it must be negative, which it
Yeah.
wasn't negative, so now it's something
Yeah.
new. So I'm really
It
sorry.
was upsetting. What are some of the things that, specific things that people would say? You don't have to worry about hurting my feelings or anything about me or about our, coexisting in an industry. What are some of the specific things they would say? And I can tell you some of the
Just
specifics.
the regular, she wants to be you, but it's that those things for me, it doesn't matter now. It's now that matters for me, and the timing of, did I understand or did I believe in those people? Those people didn't also help me, because those people would still be the same people around me who would watch me be sad and watch me self-medicate and tell me, Naomi, you look beautiful, you look fine. I don't want those people around me. Those are the people that are very dangerous to have around you. So those people are no longer in my life.
But at the time you bought into what they were saying?
At the time,
'Cause I'm trying to understand.
At the time, everything was just, there was photographers, there was editors, there was stylists, there was makeup and hair. It was just like,
But did they ever
ongoing
compare? Because
drama.
they would compare constantly. Oh,
course they
she's 3 years
compared.
older than you. I'm like 3 years, 4 years old, or
Of
4
course
years.
they
That's
compared.
the same thing. That's something that I constantly heard over and over again. But what I wanted to say, and to be very clear to you, is when I started to become a fashion model, I never tried to look like
No,
you.
but that's how they
would do-
made,
There
yeah.
was a certain look. There
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a certain look. You were the only one. You're the only black girl. Make every black girl's hair look like
the
that.
same.
Make every black girl's makeup like that. But
Right.
that wasn't something that I
I want, you want
perpetuated.
it. I
And I
understand.
remember for the Alaya thing, the story with the Alaya when you said,
with the hair, the braids.
yes, the
Yeah.
Alaya fashion show when I was talking to my aunt and you kind of accosted me in the hallway there. And then we went on that trip. We went on that trip in
To
Anguilla.
Anguilla.
Yes. And it started beautiful. I was like, Mama, I called my mama, she brought me into her room and gave me vitamins. She was so
I
sweet to
remember
me.
we were at Cap Juluca.
Yes, we were at Cap Juluca.
Yeah.
But I remember being on a boat and I get seasick. I was very seasick on
You were
this
seasick
boat.
on that boat?
Oh, I was.
I
yeah,
don't remember.
I don't tell people. Like I didn't, especially in the beginning of my career. I just say I'm just taking a nap. Really, I wanted to throw up.
okay.
Yeah. So I was laying down on this little plank thing. With that boat shot there. I was laying down on a plank. Laying down on a pillow.
Yeah.
And you came and you sat down next to me. And I think you let me put my head in your lap, or you put my feet on your lap.
Right.
And you're like, sweetie, are you okay? Are you okay? And I said, actually, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. And then you said, I have to ask you something.
Right.
See, I remember this because I was so new and young. You said, I have to ask you something. Do they try to make you look like me?
Right.
And I said, I don't know about so much now, but in LA, yeah, they really did with the little short
think I
black
remember
whips
that.
and
You
stuff.
told me that, yeah, I
yes.
remember.
And Naomi, you got up, pushed me away, and said, yeah, I thought so. And you turned.
I did.
You went from the sweetest woman that was giving me vitamins to someone that terrified me on that trip.
Oh my God.
And
Understandable. I can
I
understand.
was told on that trip that I was sent home because you didn't want me there anymore. So I
No,
didn't
that's
finish
not
that trip.
true.
That's what I was told.
I don't have the power than a winter.
There are some specific things that I remember as if it was yesterday that hurt me and hurt me to my core. And I want to ask you about that. And I want to see if you remember them too. Do you remember that photo? Do you
Yeah, I
that?
remember.
I remember that photo because we didn't say one word to each other. It was after the thing that happened on the boat.
Right.
And it looks like we're just chilling and talking, but if you see there, I feel the ice in that picture because I remember it like it was yesterday.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I remember only about the...
There was no communication. I went from calling my mom, like, saying, oh my gosh, she's so amazing, to calling her going, I don't know what happened. We
Right.
just did a photo. She didn't speak to me. Like,
I don't
it
remember.
turned
I
into
remember
ice
just with
cream.
your. I remember you telling me about the wigs. I don't remember anything.
You don't remember anything else?
But I remember that the ending of that trip was not very. It was very cold.
We did a fashion show. I don't remember what it was. It might have been Jenny or something like that in Milan. And we were doing that fashion show backstage, and you came up to me right when I was about to walk out, and you said something. And it's so funny because it was so surreal at the time when you said it. I didn't think that you could actually say something like that.
What did I say?
You said something like, "You'll never be me. Don't ever think that you'll be me," and something
I
like
said
that.
that?
Yes.
I can't think. That's something. I'm not that. I'm very much in the. Yeah, I'm very much. I know the person that I am, and I'm not someone to go and give myself away and say that to anybody. I've never said that in my life. So, but if that's what you remember, I
Yeah.
accept that. But it's not. Doesn't sound like me to people that would know me.
I'm not sure if you're understanding how much it was painful for me, and I think it was truly a painful time for you, but I don't want to speak for you. But, and I don't think you know this either, that experience between you and I was one of the most difficult times in my entire life. In my entire
See, for me,
life.
I can be really honest. I love modeling. I love this industry. It's given me a lot. It's shown me a lot. It's made me travel the world and meet amazing people. But with what I'm going through in my life in the last 5 or 6 years and what I've gone through and what I've come to know in making my mistakes, in maturing with my family, with myself, with my relationships, it's not life-threatening and it's not that deep. It's not about, I didn't know myself at that age. I want to know what between 20 to 25-year-old really does know themselves at that age.
There was a situation, it was a Versace fashion show. I was backstage getting my hair and makeup done, and this is about a year and a half into this feud thing that was going on. And then I think his name was Angelo, or Italian name, can't remember his name. Angelo, was that his name? Okay, Angelo called me, and he said, "Tyra, I need to talk to you." And I said, "Okay," and he had a really weird look on his face. And I said, "What is it?" He says, "I have to cancel you from the fashion show."
Right.
And I was like,
And you instantly thought that was because of me?
No, I didn't. I didn't. And I said, "Why?" "I just did my fitting. I did everything. The show's about to start in 20 minutes." And he gave me a look and kind of did like that toward you. And I was like, okay.
What, do you ever know Gianni Versace?
No.
Okay, so if anyone that
only knew
knows
him
him
from
knows
work.
you. I could never do that. But just so you know, you're not alone. Kate Moss was canceled after doing a fitting in a
Yes.
rehearsal.
No.
So
I've
was
been
Linda.
canceled as a model a lot. I'm not blaming you.
That
I'm
was
just getting
the
to
Gianni
story.
Versace way.
Yes.
Like,
No, he's
we would do-
notorious. I knew
Yeah,
he was notorious for canceling
doing
at the
that.
last minute. So that's not what I'm saying.
Nothing to do with me.
This is not my opinion. This is something that somebody did a head
Someone
nod.
said,
yes.
yeah.
So I picked up my backpack, walked out, and I was like, you know what? This is enough. This is enough because I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. I went to a payphone.
You called her.
I called my mother and I said, "Ma, I can't take it anymore." I dropped down to my knees in that payphone. People were walking by, trying to help me in French, and they didn't know I was okay. I was just emotional. I said, "I can't take it anymore." And I said, if she wants it this badly, she can have this entire industry. I got accepted to 5 colleges. I'm coming home and I'm going to school.
Right.
That's what I told my mom. My mom kind of calmed me down, and I said, well, the only way that I can do this is if you are by my side every single day.
But don't you think some of the things are like blowing up a little bit? When I would read the press, I'd be like, but this didn't happen. We didn't have a fight on the runway. It really was blown up out of proportion.
No, most definitely. It was definitely blown up and perpetuated. But to me, there are certain things in the press that come from nothing, and then there are certain things that come from truth.
Absolutely.
And I do feel that
it came from somewhere.
It came from.
But I mean,
it came
the stuff
from
that
truth.
was written was exaggerated. People adding their little here and tidbits here and there.
That's always going to
and
be.
that's always going to be that way.
Because negative press wouldn't have made me want to quit. If it was only negative press. To be honest, Naomi, I'm fearful of you to this day. Not right now. I feel safe. I feel like it's just me and you. There's not a lot of hoopla.
Right.
But even a couple of seasons ago, even a couple of years ago when we did the Victoria's Secret fashion show, and I walk in the room and I see you, I'm like, I start shaking. My heart starts beating faster. I go back to the 17-year-old girl
Yeah, that you used to be.
that I used to be when this powerful, strong icon woman that I looked up to was terrorizing me.
That's only a little clip, and we, you know, the producers looked at that about 5 times. My producers, N-word was not said. We did hear black ghetto bitch. I heard black ghetto bitch.
So I was right.
And I personally think that any racial thing is wrong. Black ghetto bitch, no matter what it is, but the N-word is worse, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do, Tanisha, is I want her to apologize to you, and then I want you to apologize to her in front of everybody.
That's fine.
Okay, so let's start with Cordelia.
I apologize for anything that was said that would be like that, because you know that that is not me, and I'm really sorry that, like, you know, that fight even happened. Like,
And I beg your pardon for what I said as well, and I apologize previously.
Tanisha, that's an apology with an attitude, and you know it.
I mean, I'm a bad girl. I'm doing the best I can here,
No,
right?
you're not.
I'm doing the best I can.
No, you can do better than that. Let's try again. I beg your pardon for.
Yeah, it's fine. I
What is
beg
that?
your pardon. I beg your pardon. All right, I apologize. And
Look
no,
at
no,
each
no.
other. You guys look at each other.
Okay, you know, let me stop joking around.
Yeah, look at her.
Cordelia, you know that I did apologize. We
Do
did
it
talk
now.
about it.
Do it now.
And we
It's-
did
it only-
squash
what-
and we
what-
did squash it.
I know, but let me
why
explain
would you,
something to you
like,
guys.
do you-
Let me explain something. Cordelia, Tanisha, you said, I did apologize. I did apologize. Cordelia, you're getting hate mail on your MySpace. Cordelia, I mean, Tanisha.
I get hate mail, I get death threats.
Exactly. So my point is,
Hello.
now, listen.
Yes.
My point is, you can squash that now. Apologies in the dark when you're a public figure don't really mean anything. That's why people go on the air when they make a mistake. I'm sorry, I called people that and I really didn't mean that. They do it publicly because you have to apologize to everybody. Do you understand? So we're going to start with Cordelia. Again,
I'm
Cordelia.
sorry for whatever I said.
Look at her, Tanisha.
Do you see how
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, she always cries, yo. This is ridiculous
Tanisha?
to me, yo.
You have a problem, Tanisha.
No, I don't have a problem.
Yes,
I have a
you
problem with people
do.
just
And when we
she
come
cries at the
back,
drop
we're
of a
going to
dime.
help you with that because you should not be laughing when somebody is crying to you. We'll be right back.
Get up, get up.
Should I be setting an example for your daughter?
Okay, yeah, I do, you know, but she's not going to watch the show, and I am a perfect...
YouTube. 5 years from now, I guarantee it.
No, I get you, but like I'm just saying, like for you to be like I can turn off, I can switch it. You know what? You had a kid. That's it. You're not even like you're okay. You want to party, you want to have your life. I understand that, but it's like come
But
on.
my
you have
life's
a kid.
not
You got-
over
now
because
you
I
had
have a
You
kid.
got
No, but you have
life to the kid.
responsibilities and you have
Exactly.
Yeah, and I take care of my responsibilities.
Really?
It's fine. Yeah,
3
I
months
do.
gone without seeing your mommy? That's total responsibility for me.
What-
Thank you. That's
You know
so
what?
responsible. You're right. You're lying. Why don't you just be
I'm
real
lying.
with yourself? You're a liar. You're not a good mom.
Oh,
You don't-
I am a
you're
great
not-
mom. You don't know what
You
I am.
In a sink.
Who cares?
You
You
are
RCS cares.
Okay, you want to start talking?
No, I'm just
okay,
letting you
just
know.
so everybody knows, you want to start like putting me down and all that.
I'm not putting you down. I'm
Okay,
being
but you
real with
really
you,
don't
'cause you're
have
a
a lot
liar.
of room to talk. Okay,
Why?
whatever.
Do I have a child?
You know what? It
Do I have a
doesn't
child?
even matter. You want to sit here
Do I
and
have
start
kids?
putting me down. It's like this.
I'm not putting you down.
Before you
want to
run your mouth and all that,
I'm not
don't,
running your mouth. I'm
you know, I
telling you
did
how
see
it
your
is.
YouTube video where you're eating
am I doing?
cat poop, all right?
I'm not
so
eating
before you
Oh,
want to
that's not
start
her,
doing
sweetheart. You must have got that wrong, honey. You
Yeah.
must have got that
Stop.
wrong,
No.
sweetheart.
I want to go to
don't eat ass,
Cordelia
sorry.
now.
No,
I want
cat.
to go to
No,
Cordelia.
cat
my
poop.
radio stuff?
Cat
Yeah,
cat
cat
poop.
That's
Okay,
called
so you
radio,
want,
honey.
doesn't
That's
even
called
matter.
The
I don't
Playhouse. That's
care.
what we do on the Playhouse.
Don't sit
We
here and
just-
tell me you don't know my
That's a
life.
delicacy in France, biatch.
Okay, yeah.
You guys, I have the flu and I don't have time for this, so you do what you have to do.
I don't blame her. I'd walk out too. Tired.
Right.
Wow.
That's pretty hardcore.
Tyra, come back.
She walked out on us?
You know what?
She walked out on us?
Tyra Banks walked out on us? How embarrassing is that?
I'm not telling nobody.
Oh my god.
I just want to let you guys know, I'm sure at the top of this show, you've heard my voice. My voice sounds really different. I don't speak this deeply.
I don't want you to pass out, Tyra.
But I just, I have a really, really bad flu, probably one of the worst I've had in 10 years. And when you guys are just screaming and being so petty, I just couldn't take it, and my voice cannot project today.
So are you guys best friends or more of a mama-daughter? What is your dynamic between each other?
We're mother-daughter.
She's not my best friend. We can never be best friends because there's a thin line between being a good mother to a child and then having a friendship. Because if you have a friendship with your child, your children will not respect you and they will run amok.
But doesn't she cuss you out and stuff on the show?
Are you kidding?
Doesn't she say cuss words? I saw a clip.
No, she can say cuss words. She can say all the curse words she wants, honey, because she is an adult. But she would never disrespect me and curse me out. Because
Amen. Amen.
So absolutely not.
I don't mean
No.
Well, not curse you out, but I'm saying there's like a lot of yelling and screaming, and so where do you draw the line between it's okay and you better
She can
shut up?
yell. She can scream. That's part of a human emotion. But you can't curse me out. You'd never use a four-letter word toward me.
Toward you.
right. And
Absolutely
I would never
not.
want to.
No.
I know that you say that you raised her to stand up for herself. What does that mean to you?
Oh, every woman should be able to stand up for themselves. And that means to not have anybody push you around. You don't push anybody around. Show people respect, but don't let anybody talk to you any way they want to talk to you.
You saw a bit of Madonna and Courtney Love there in our highlights piece. What you didn't see is what happened during our post-award show. And Courtney Love started throwing these compacts up while we were doing an interview with Madonna. They came like flying through the air in the midst of this interview. And from there, it went like this. You have an album of ballads coming out, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of a
Something
smoochy,
to remember. Yeah.
smoochy thing.
Something to you know what to.
Does this reflect a new smoochiness in your life, or?
You may say it's reflection of that, but it's also.
Hi, Courtney. That's Courtney, everybody's favorite. Come on up.
Should we let her come up?
Yeah.
No, don't, please.
Come on, Courtney. Come on up. Courtney's coming up. Well, come up.
Courtney Love is in dire need of attention right now. If she's throwing her compact at me.
I'll just stand over here. We'll gape together.
Hi. Good.
What you doing?
Am I fully interrupting?
No. We have some questions for you.
Yes, mood.
This is your first encounter?
No. We've talked.
a few encounters.
Did you like Hole's performance?
I didn't see it. You know what?
Well, it's not
I
like
saw
you
the
didn't watch it. You
rehearsal,
probably
though.
missed it. It's probably just missed
I
it.
was
We had our Maverick.
I was being dragged through the labyrinth of Radio City. I didn't see it.
I was being dragged to tell Dennis Miller to tone it down for me and Drew.
Yeah.
Not be mean to me and Drew.
He won't be able to find his
crush on him.
Why?
Well, I lived here and
Oops.
and, no, I did. And my friend did the sound at SNL, and I'd go up to the green room and like stare at him.
Oh.
I don't know, because he was funny. I like funny guys that are smart.
Me too.
I'm so over the rock star thing. But you don't even do rock stars. You dip, as Michael Stipe would say, dip into the population, right?
Yeah.
See, it's like working in the hospital and like going out with the ambulance driver.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to be a surgeon. I want to be the top surgeon. Damn it, I want to own the hospital. So, I go out with the other surgeons. They're assholes, right? So, like, maybe I should try a candy striper.
I think you should get out of the hospital.
No, man. I like it in here. Nice clothes, good money.
And a lot of available drugs.
A lot of available. Hey, yeah.
Anyway, so let's. Who's got?
I'll just kneel.
Wait,
Okay,
who's got better shoes?
You guys go back. My shoes are Charles Jourdan, babe.
Mine are
Are you just
Gucci.
gonna
I know they're Gucci. That's obvious.
And yours are?
Where'd you get your hip hugger?
made from a baby pony that was beaten.
Those suck and they're un-PC,
That guy,
okay?
the PETA guy's
They're
not going to like your
fully
shoes.
un-PC. That's really
deal.
un-PETA, okay? That sucks. We can do leather. You cannot do fur. I went to Truth or Dare with Kurt, and we were leaving. He goes, "Jesus, that's you." When we were first going out.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was the line where Warren says, "Well, what doesn't belong on camera?" Right?
Okay, Madonna's running off.
Campbell has walked out of an interview, knocked a camera to the floor on her way out after being asked about a diamond she allegedly received from former Liberian leader Charles Taylor. Taylor is standing trial for war crimes. Prosecutors from the UN-backed Special Court for Sierra Leone accuse him of trying to control the country's diamond mines. Actress Mia Farrow told prosecutors that she had overheard that Campbell had received the diamond in 1997 when they were both guests of Nelson Mandela in South Africa. But Ms. Campbell would only confirm that she had dinner with Mandela.
You received a diamond from
I
Charles.
didn't receive a diamond, and I'm not going to speak about that. Thank you very much. And I'm not here for that.
Did you have dinner, though, with Charles Taylor?
I had dinner with Nelson Mandela. Thank you very much.
And did his men bring you a diamond? you know, a diamond in the rough, sort of a large diamond?
No, we're not answering these questions.
Well, we've been told that you didn't help the prosecution sort of in this very important case.
Sorry. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Whoopsie.
What do you think of Kim and Kanye's US Vogue cover, given that you have been on the cover yourself countless times?
I do not want to comment.
Why? Why?
Because I'm a fashion model and I've been working for 28 years. And when you get a Vogue cover, it's a build in your career. It's a stepping stone to achieve that. And, you know, I'm a fashion model, so what more can I say?
So you think that Kim and Kanye haven't earned the right to be on the cover of Vogue?
Those are your words. I'm being politically correct. That's Anna Wintour's choice to put them on the cover of her magazine. Who's to question it?
Well,
I just Kylie's questioning it. So this is the difference, Kylie. This is why Naomi will be on the cover of Vogue again and you will not be.
See, and I came so close.
Because you went there, girlfriend.
I came so close.
Solange
Yes.
Knowles isn't the famous sister. She did a live interview with our Monica Jackson on The More Show yesterday, and apparently Solange's publicist told Monica she was only allowed to talk to Beyonce's little sister about her new album and not the drama surrounding the 40/40 Club. Monica didn't bring it up during the interview, but things still got a little awkward.
Solange Knowles joins us live to talk about her new and exciting album that just hit stores yesterday. Solange, good morning, and thanks a lot for joining us.
Good morning. I have to say that was not a very professional introduction before. Please don't tie me into family and my brother-in-law's establishment.
You okay? Well, we do apologize. I don't know if we talked about your brother-in-law's establishment. You're talking about with TMZ?
No. I'm talking about just a few minutes ago.
That wasn't live, Solange. That wasn't on TV.
Okay, well, whatever the case, we do apologize. We're glad that you're here with us this morning. Basketball Wives LA, please welcome a live hot topic, Dre and Michelle. It's nice to have you here. You're on Basketball Wives, but you're not a basketball wife. How did you end up being part of the show?
Well, I met Gloria, you know, off the camera. I met her in acting class, and, you know, we kind of became friends, and then she introduced me to the other girls, and I just kind of found my way into the show.
Yeah. Now, what was your career prior to the show?
I was modeling, mostly like doing videos and Urban Men magazines.
Okay.
You know, the sexy kind of modeling.
How old are you?
26.
26. And how long was your life as a stripper?
I stripped for a few years, kind of like off and on, just whenever like I needed something.
Yes.
But, you know, I did it.
I had no idea that you had dated Chris Brown, but I found out that you did. How long were you with him?
Chris and I were together for about 9 months.
So you were a real girlfriend?
Yeah.
Was that before, after, or during Rihanna?
That was definitely well after. And yeah.
Was he still wounded? Was he still going through probation at that point?
I mean, he was touched by the situation. I kind of got him at a weak and vulnerable point, I guess you could say. But you know, we really didn't discuss her.
Yeah. And how was he as a boyfriend?
Great, good boyfriend. You know, all the rumors and whatever they have against him. I never witnessed any of that. So I saw a different Chris Brown.
How many basketball players have you been with? I know that's if you don't watch the show, that seems like, Wendy, you're crazy, but this girl has gotten around, and I appreciate you being honest about it. Would you say that you've dated over a dozen basketball players?
Over a dozen?
Yes.
No way.
Okay.
And dated. You know, what is to me, dated is like, you know, we went on a date.
Sex. Just let's call it what it is. Sex. All right, Kenyon Martin is one of those names that you've been with, and he's from the Denver Nuggets. Also, Deshaun Stevenson from the Dallas Mavericks.
He's cute.
Yeah, there were words on the show that you had been with 3 basketball players in one night, like passed around.
Yeah, no, like I would have millions like by now. You know, if I was doing crazy, wild stuff like that. Kenyon, no, I never dated him. He was just a friend of mine.
Yeah.
But Deshaun, I dated for a little while.
Yeah.
But the 3 basketball players, I haven't even been with 3 basketball players in the same month, like let alone day. I like to, you know, I spaced them out a little bit.
Okay. All right. Have you ever come close to marrying a basketball player? Anybody ask you to marry them?
No, that really wasn't something I was like looking for.
Yeah.
I haven't dated a basketball player in like over like 3 years.
Yeah.
So back then I really wasn't looking for marriage. I was just kind of having fun.
Do you ever feel like by putting your reputation out there like that, that no reasonable man would ever want to marry you? That all you are would be a trick? I mean, you know what I mean.
I think that, you know, anything that you do in your past can be cleaned up, and you know, any girl, when you want to change it up,
I know.
for the right guy,
we've all lived, but you're living live on TV. Let's talk about the child endangerment allegations. How old is your son now?
My son is 9.
He's 9, and you're 26.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, it's not a time for mathematics right now.
Okay, okay. No, I got you. What happened?
You have a bug in your hair.
With the child, I do?
Yes.
There's bugs in the studio. Doggone it. All right, you
Just let
answer.
me help you.
No, I got it. Clap my wig off. Help me welcome the one and only Omarosa.
Wait.
What?
You said you was going to straighten me out. What the hell was that?
I said smooth you out.
Smooth me out? What does that mean?
We're going to talk and have a nice conversation.
Let's have a
Relax,
conversation.
Omarosa.
Oh, no, I know how to chill.
Okay.
But I will not be disrespected.
Okay. This is not the time for you to look for your moment. I invited you here.
Oh, I know how to find my
friendliness.
moment. What is
I
that, bro?
understand.
The book.
We're going to talk about the book.
All right, well, let's get to it, Wendy. Oh, don't,
I want to look at it and show it to, well, and show it to Kenny right here. No, Kenny has the camera right here. This is the up-close camera. Would you like it to be seen? The book comes out in October. What did I just do? Nothing, right? Okay, listen. We're going to start this over. Please help me welcome my guest, Omarosa. So, from the clip, which I was one of the reasons, excuse me, you were the reason that I watched Celebrity Apprentice. And the reason being is that you are a person who incites interest, good, bad, or indifferent. Clearly, Trump sees something like that from you, which is why he invites you back over and over. I understand that there could possibly be a show that you all will be working on together, possibly.
But I did the Celebrity Apprentice because it was about charity, and I work with kids in Compton who don't have an opportunity to have a voice, to fight for themselves. They face crime, they face violence, and they don't have people to look up to. So I went on that show to tell people about Positive Vibrations, my charity in Compton, California.
Okay, well, that was yeah, it was entirely for charity. I enjoyed it. Your relationship with Pierce was quite fire. What was it about Pierce that rubbed you the wrong way?
You know, Pierce was the competition. The Celebrity Apprentice, as well as the first season, it's a competitive reality show. At the end, there's only one winner, and I wanted it to be me. So I had to get rid of the other contestants, and you do that by either outselling, outplaying, outwitting, and that's what I was doing with Pierce.
Is it that you have this persona that people associate with you? And we're going to talk about the book in just a moment. But Kenny is, by the way, if you would like people to actually see it,
Hey, Kenny, how you doing?
You have to hold it to that camera.
Got it.
Okay. I'm sorry. Your persona. What size shoe do you wear?
9.5.
9.5. I wear size 11. Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah. Thank you. Your persona as being this bitch, as being difficult to work with, as being an ice queen, as being somebody that people don't like, as being like
got
all
me
of the above.
nominated to be the #1 villain by TV Guide about a month ago. And I'll say this.
You definitely are.
If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. And when I come back, I'm very confident you'll be picked up. I would love to see you at the top of your game, which would be winning an Emmy. I'd love to see that.
Yes. But Omarosa, while you and I probably have quite a bit in common regarding, you know, some demanding ways, I always find that you show the honey, and it usually works out better, and I'm a little bit sweeter.
Are you?
Yes.
Because the interesting thing is, you know, I've watched your career. I think it's fantastic to see an African-American woman in daytime television. We need more of that. I'm supportive of that.
But
you didn't get here by being sweet. You got here by your ways on radio, by pushing the buttons, by having great interviews. But it's very interesting that you've kind of switched it up for the talk show. I'd love to see more of the edge.
I think that these people,
I'd love to see more of the edge.
Wendy.
I'm seeing a softer side, and maybe you're evolving. I like that. Maybe you're evolving.
No, this is the same Wendy.
I'm just giving my opinion, just my opinion. I see a little softer side. Maybe, you know, they're backing you up for the show. Who knows? What do I know?
Let's talk about the book.
The book is called Hi, Kenny.
There you go.
It's called The Bitch Switch, and I really believe that every woman has a bitch switch.
Okay, so first of all, the book is not actually here because it will be out in October. And tell us what it's about.
We're pre-selling it on Amazon if you want to get your copy.
Good, okay.
But it's about the fact that every woman has, there you go, plug-in, right? Every woman has a bitch switch. They have to learn how to turn it on and learn how to turn it off to get what they want.
Do you know how to turn yours off?
Absolutely.
Okay, so tell us some of these ways.
The first thing is women shouldn't be afraid to ask for what they want. We shouldn't have to apologize because we're tough and we go after what we want, how we want it. Everybody gets put down in the workplace if you're a woman and you're strong and you're outspoken.
Look, I agree with what she's saying, but sometimes the delivery could be a little bit harsh, but we're working our way through. I want to know more about your book. This is a how-to guide. I need to know more.
It is for women.
All right, everybody, keep it here. More with Omarosa after this break. We're back with Omarosa, and she's here on the show promoting her book, which will be out in October, The Bitch Switch. It is a how-to guide for women. So what else is in the book?
You know, one of the keys for women is negotiating. 77% of women do not negotiate their salary.
Yeah.
So the boss says your salary is $40,000. Women go, okay. I, on just general purpose, say no to every offer, the first offer, no matter what.
Okay.
Because people are never going to offer you their top. They're going to always come in with bottom. So I say no is the beginning of the negotiation. That's when you really start to put in the work to get what you want.
I'm sure that there's some interesting morsels that we can pick up from the book. I mean, this is not my approach. This might not be your approach, you know, the Omarosa way. I feel like in many ways you are the stereotypical angry black woman that white America looks at us as. And I feel...
But I would rather be ABW, angry black woman, than a buffoon.
Yeah, well, no, that's true.
I would rather be ABW than a buffoon.
That's true.
And the truth of the matter
but there's
is,
got to be some place in between. And
but when black women in the workplace tend to speak up, they instantly say, "Oh, she's angry." I'm not angry. I ain't pissed off about nothing. I'm young. I'm educated. I'm successful, and I represent my community.
That's what you said on the BET red carpet.
And I represent my community well. I give back more to my community than anybody that I know. So if that's being ABW, you're reinforcing stereotypes, and that's important for you not to do.
No, I said
because you don't know me.
That's how.
You really don't.
It's not exactly the type of
reinforcing stereotypes.
Listen, you're not my type, Omarosa.
I'm not. Listen,
and let me tell you,
and trust me.
For 22 years,
trust me.
I've been doing what I'm doing.
Congratulations, and I applaud that. I applaud that. But don't be fake, because what happens is you have guests on your show, and then you go on your radio show and talk smack instead of doing it while they're sitting on the couch.
I'm doing it right here.
So that's, you know, I don't have to be your type, but let me be very clear. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that.
I don't
Been there, done that.
All right, hold on. I don't need to do this show and go on my radio show and talk about anything.
But
This
you've
is a
been
live
doing
show.
it.
They
You've
want
been
me to-
having people on, and then you've been talking smack. So
I
the
have?
bottom line is, my book comes out in the fall. Buy it if you want to. Don't if you don't. Watch the show if you want to. Don't if you don't. End of the show.
Okay, Omarosa, let's talk about, I know you don't want to talk about the divorced ex-husband, but are you dating now?
I date. I have a lot of fun.
What types of men do you date? And what's that
I
conversation
love
like?
beautiful chocolate brothers. I love strong brothers, educated brothers. I love it.
Now, because I've seen you on a few red carpets and, you know, flipping through magazines and stuff like that. And you usually don't bring them out with you, or it's,
I don't like to take my dates to work.
Yeah.
What I do is work.
Yeah.
And when I walk on the red carpet, I have to be focused. I do what I do. My fans tune in to watch me. I'm going on my 16th, 17th show because they like it.
Yeah. Now,
I
you
wouldn't
had a
be here
pilot
if I
at
didn't
one
have
point
them.
for a talk show, didn't
For a
you?
talk show. You know, the reason I passed, it was being produced by the producers of Jerry Springer. And I had to make a decision. I know. That's the same thing I said. I had to make a decision whether to go for it or not. And I made a decision. I enjoy doing talk show. I enjoy watching talk. But, you know, it's an interesting world. And I still run my government affairs firm. I still do politics.
Where are you
I still
based out
do
of?
D.C.
So you bought, the implants for you, but you got stuff for your mother also. I heard your mother looks fantastic.
We did
I
a
haven't seen
makeover
her.
show. We did a total makeover in Discovery Health, and I wanted to do that so that people would know about plastic surgery. You're very open, but there are celebrities who are not.
Yeah.
Now, did you have a nose job?
No.
It looks like you had a nose job.
No.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, I just looked at before and after. Honey, before and after. Before and after pictures.
But if I can suggest, because the only thing that I've had done to my face is a little Botox, I would suggest for you some Restylane. The lines stay. They say good black don't crack. She's cracking.
And I would suggest a wig that doesn't sit off my head 3 inches. That would be my suggestion.
You know what, Omarosa? And on that note, thank you for coming on my show.
I'm just waiting for the phone to ring. I said she's going to be calling. Some of you are probably like, well, I know what you're saying because I've gotten your faxes. Why isn't she coming in the studio? Just calm down. So there's some things that perhaps it's just better that we just talk on the phone. Art, I hope you're ready with whatever kind of extra buttons you have to be ready with it. If you leave the room while I'm talking to Whitney, we're going to have to fight.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay. With your finger on the pulse of the curse words.
Oh, Whitney's there.
Well, you mean Whitney?
Yes.
All right, you guys. First there was Mary J. Blige and J-Lo and Mariah Carey. Who else did we talk to that we thoroughly luxuriated in that we, wow. Some of you might say Janet, but not the same. I don't know why, but I could take that or leave it. I would love to have it, but if I didn't have it, damn. Oprah just celebrated her 49th birthday yesterday. I idolize her. But even Oprah, like, it's not the same. Take it or leave it, you know what I mean? Okay, let's go in. Whitney.
Wendy.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my Lord, have I waited for this day.
Have you?
Well, yes, I have. Haven't you?
Whitney.
Yes, dear.
Absolutely.
I know it.
I don't believe that I've ever met you in my entire career.
Ain't that something you talk about me all the time?
And you are top billing.
Is that why you talk about me all the time?
Absolutely.
You don't even know me.
But here's the thing. I talk about you in two ways. In the way that the media talks about Whitney.
Yes.
But I always talk about you as being one of the greatest voices of our time. Mariah Carey is another one. You two do two separate works, but you have a voice that is just unbeatable, Whitney.
I love you, Wendy, and I thank you for that. I really do, because I know, in spite of everything, you play my records.
I do.
I know that.
And I also feel like you and I have something in common.
We do.
Well, yeah, besides the, the motherhood thing and so on and so forth. Whitney, your new CD is out now.
Yes.
The first week it did very well. It's not doing quite as well right now compared to perhaps what the record label thought it would be doing.
Well, it's never what you thought I should be doing.
Okay.
It's never what you think I should be doing. It's never what you think you say I'm doing. It is what's going to happen. You see what I'm saying? I don't want my album to peak too quickly. I don't want it to peak too quickly because I want to go through the summer and the fall.
Okay, I understand.
So there is a plan. Okay. You understand what I mean? Like you set your schedule on a day-to-day basis on who you going to talk about, how you going to talk about them?
Yes.
Well, that's how I do.
So we love the song The Dear John Letter here on the show.
Yes, ma'am.
And speaking of letters, you no longer have to write to Bobby. Bobby's out of jail. Bobby's back home now.
Yes, baby. You get all the info, don't you? You got the 411. You should know.
I want to make sure that I have all my stories straight.
Yes, baby. He's home, well and intact.
Do you regret Diane Sawyer interview?
No. Why should I?
Well, it didn't exactly show you in the best light.
You don't think so? Well, you don't show yourself in the best light. People still listen to you.
Yeah, but I'm on the radio every day.
Yeah, we just don't get to see your face, but they should know what you look like.
I understand that, Whitney. Perhaps one day I will have a TV show, but in terms of what I do, when I'm not shown in the best light, I guess one of the best things that I love about my career is that there's always tomorrow to come back.
See, and I love about my career is that my music speaks for itself.
Yeah, well, it does.
You know what I mean? So, I am the second most interviewed behind Monica Lewinsky in the history of interviews.
I'm surprised you're second to her. I mean, as far as
you're not like too cool about coming behind her, but it's all right with me because I got a lot of mileage from that, and I think that the people that I talked to that have made comments to me were very proud of me because it was a moment. See, I'm not one for sitting down and talking to people. You can talk all you want about me, but my mother always said, don't try to find a lie with truth, because then you make it worse. Because people like to lie for whatever reason they like to lie on you about. Right. However, I thought that it was a major step for me to sit with Diane Sawyer, the biggest interviewer in the world, and talk with her and give her what basically I thought I could give, and I think people enjoyed that, seeing me and seeing me growing and being a spiritual person, and that I have a family that loves me and cares about me and protects me, and that was the idea, Wendy.
Yeah, no, it was very entertaining.
You thought it was entertaining?
Yes.
You're funny.
Yeah, please, me and everybody, we were all watching together. I recently...
There were some very funny moments.
Yeah, well, yeah, from start to end, it was quite entertaining, Whitney.
Well, I'm glad you were entertained, because you watched it, didn't you?
So Whitney, as far as you stand with drug use, is there drug use going on at this present time?
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney. You.
No, you're not talking to me. I'm a mother. Only my mother has privy to that information. You talk to your child about that. Don't ask me no questions like I'm a child. You talk to your baby about her, what she going to be confronting and what she got to deal with.
Don't
ask me like I'm a child, because I'm not a child, Wendy.
My child is a little boy, and I will talk to him about drugs.
Talk to him about that shit. Don't talk to me about that shit.
But listen, Whitney, I will talk to my son about drugs because I have been where the world speculates where you are, which is I was a full-blown cocaine addict. So
that's your problem, not mine. Move on.
Well, that was my problem, Whitney.
You helped yourself. Did you ask God to help you?
And no, I managed, thank God, because I have a good man. And so thank God I was able to just rise up above it and quit. And all I asked... Okay. And you, on Diane Sawyer, also mentioned that you'd want to see receipts behind the drug use. Which,
man, if I spent that much money, somebody better give me some receipts so I get a tax return.
Well, speaking of spending money, so recently I was hearing that you were trying to trim the budget, which, by the way, Whitney, I thought that this was something very...
Where the hell you get your information from? Who's calling you and telling you?
Well, I got this story from a gossip named Steve Hers. You ever hear of him?
No. Well, like you said, gossip. Yeah.
Steve Hers is a West Coast correspondent, and I communicate with all the different gossips. It's what we do,
You guys all get together and have a gossip lunch, huh?
Something like that. Anyway, Whitney, they're saying that you're doing some massive budget cuts.
I'm doing massive changes.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I wanted to let you know that this is something I think is good. This is a good Whitney thing.
You like it. You approve. Yeah, Whitney approve.
Oh, Whitney, please. Listen, they were saying that you cut your mother's
See, you don't know what the
allowance.
You don't make me curse on the radio. I'm trying to be, come on.
Well, Steve was saying it was from about like $1,600 a week to about $500 a week.
Tell you to kiss my
Okay.
And so can anybody else ever think I'd do that to my mother, you low down dirty.
He also was letting me know that Michael, Gary, and your sister Donna, who run your Nippy company, are also experiencing the slashes across the board. They were saying that you have a 24-hour-a-day bar on site at your studio that you're now cutting down, and you're not making your personal chef available to people to just come up in your house and just order food and stuff. I think that's all
When did
good.
that ever happen? I don't even know what the you're talking about.
Well,
I have no idea what you're talking about, Wendy.
how is Bobby Christina doing?
Growing and being a beautiful young lady that God sent her here to be.
Yeah, she's 9 now, right?
Yes, she is.
When your husband was incarcerated for those few days, what types of things do you tell her concerning, like, do you say, like, Daddy's away visiting Boston?
What are we talking to? A retard? She's a sped patient. She's a child who has intelligence.
Okay.
My child is smart.
No, what
I talk to shush your mouth. I talk to her like she's an intelligent human being, okay? And I give her just as much as she can handle for a 9-year-old because I'm her mother, okay? And that's how we deal with it. Never mind what I told her, but she know the deal.
Well, a lot of parents whose spouse or what have you goes through something, particularly because that was only 8 days, would have either taken them out of school for the 8 days or taken them away from watching TV to, see headlines.
I do what I do to protect my daughter, Wendy, just like you would do to protect your son, okay? All right.
You are very defensive, Whitney.
I have to be, Wendy. You talk about me every f***ing day.
Well, Whitney,
every other day.
Whitney, you keep yourself in the headlines.
No, Wendy, y'all keep me in the headlines. I mind my business. I try to maintain what I got. I want to know what I'm doing all the time. I don't give a shit about what you're doing all the time. As long as you're healthy and God is blessing you and you're doing the right thing and being a decent person, I can handle that.
When's the last time you talked to Robin?
About a week ago.
Because I know that you and Robin were girlfriends from when you were growing up.
And we're still friends, girl.
Okay. Will she be working back with you, or is she still...
Wendy. What's Robin got doing anything? No, Robin don't work for me. She don't work for me now. Moving right along.
Okay, so our king of R&B, is he working on an album? Is Bobby working on an album?
Yes, ma'am.
When do you think his album will be out?
Very soon, Wendy, I'm sure.
A numerologist came on the show the other week.
Oh, hell.
And we ran you guys' numbers. And for what it's worth, the numerologist said that you and Bobby are so right for each other.
Honey, he's so right. He's never been more right in his life. That's the most rightest thing you ever said.
Yeah, thank you, Whitney.
How's your father doing?
Not well, Wendy. Right there.
Yeah. His partner, Kevin Skinner...
You don't want to talk about him. Moving right along.
And I didn't talk to him, Whitney.
I don't want to talk about him. He's not my friend, okay?
Okay.
You want to be my friend? I like to be your friend, I think.
Well, you're so defensive. Is this how you treat your friends?
No, but you're not my friend.
You just said you want to be my friend.
That's what I want. See? I want to be your friend.
When's
I'm not saying I am your friend.
When's the next time you're going to hit the big screen?
I'm working on it, baby girl. I'm working on it. I got some scripts today. I'm going to read on them and look at them, but I'm very careful about the movies I do.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just a matter of time.
Great. So how long do you think that you're going to be, how long will it be between albums? Have you already started mulling over in your head when your next album's going to come out and what kind of material you're going to be working with?
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact.
Have you spoken to Brandy since she had her baby?
Yes, I talk to her maybe every week.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, because the kind of money that you have is like, beyond most people's imagination. When dear friends like Brandy have babies, do you actually pick out a gift for them, or do you send like an assistant to...
No, I pick out my gifts, darling. People are personal to me. I pick my own gifts out.
What did you get for Brandy?
I got her a silver rattle at Tiffany Rattle, and I got her a picture frame that has my name and Bobby's name on it, Auntie Whitney, Uncle Bobby, and Cousin Chrissy. And, it's like a family thing, so that she has a keepsake for the rest of her life.
Do you ever do simple things like go to the grocery store?
Yeah, I was yesterday pumping gas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what kind of car were you putting the gas in?
I was putting gas into a white Hummer.
Wow. And so did you get it in your neighborhood so they're already used to seeing you, or did you get it elsewhere?
No, I got it in my neighborhood.
Do you live a relatively normal life in that area where you live?
No.
You constantly have people in the woods trying to take pictures and all that?
Hello. I mean, come on, Wendy. You don't make it any better. But actually, yeah, I have people in the woods and in the trees and want to follow me and, the whole 9 yards, Wendy.
Yeah. So when it's just you and Bobby Christina in the house, the three of you, who is part of the staff of your house who's always there as well, besides...
Jesus.
I got you.
Jesus, constantly.
Okay.
Anybody else may come and go, but he's a constant stay.
How's your mom doing? Does she live there in the house?
And she's a constant stay too, but she does not live with me. No, my mother does not. I have family mostly around me. My brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my niece, people like that.
How do you get along with Bobby's baby's mother?
You are hysterical, girl. Oh my God, you are so deep. I mean, oh, you're so like, like nosy. Ah,
I am.
You are so nosy, man.
I am. It's not just you. I'm like this with everybody, Whitney.
I know you are. Your son must be like, Mom.
No, he asked the questions. Every other word from him is but why, but why.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. What did you say again?
How do you get along with Bobby's baby's mother?
We get along just fine. We get along just fine because we're grown women. And I love her babies because they're my stepchildren, and I care for her children as if, they are mine, whether with me. So you maintain that relationship with your stepchildren. Me and Bobby's baby's mama don't have any problem because I don't create none, and if there is something, I can finish it. Yeah. Well, we can talk about it and get an understanding.
Has there ever been a conflict as far as maybe Bobby Christina getting more attention from Bobby?
No.
Than the other kids?
No. There's always that, there's the constant, where the kids get together and they, constant normal, but basically, it's pretty normal. But Bobby gives his children, this kind of attention that when they're together, they're his children. Yeah. But of course, he's my husband and he lives with me and Chrissy, so she does get more of the time.
Did you get on Bobby after you saw the BET Making of Ja Rule's video? Because the rest of the country was kind of like, wow, look at Bobby. Bobby looked kind of tossed up during that video, Whitney.
Did he really now?
Bobby looked high, Whitney.
He did?
Bobby looked
There was Ja Rule in there was Bobby, there was other folk, but you ain't said shit about them.
Yeah, but Bobby...
Yeah, because all you want to come shit on is Bobby. No, as a matter of fact, Bobby was pretty cool, honey. He did his gig. He's Thug 11. What? Talk to me. Mm-hmm. That's what I heard.
I realize that being married, your money is Bobby's money and vice versa.
Right.
But when so you guys don't have any money problem.
Well, no, Wendy, not to sell my estate as you said on the radio yesterday.
No, I didn't say you were selling your estate for money reasons. I said you were selling your estate to get more privacy.
Oh, I understand. No. Okay, thank you, darling, for clarifying that. No, I'm not selling my estate, and Bobby and I are doing just fine, thank you.
Were you responsible for Bobby leaving New Edition?
I didn't even know him then.
No. The second time around when they did the Come Home tour.
No, I said no, not at all. They had their own relationship.
Have you ever encouraged Bobby to possibly, because the guys from New Edition have interviewed and said that they would love if Bobby came back,
That's
to the
Bobby's world. It's not mine. It's his decision. He's a New Edition member. I'm not.
Did you ever hear that people were buzzing that your relationship with Wyclef was really close and that Bobby and you fought over it?
Really? Yeah. No, we don't do that. Wyclef and I are friends. We grew up together in the hood. He's from East Orange, so am I. And that's about as far as that goes. And we musically do work together, and that's it. There is no battle. There's no fighting. That's crazy.
Well, at one point there was a beef between Bobby and Babyface.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you talk to Bobby and Babyface about that?
You know what, Whitney?
Baby?
You are something
I've been waiting to talk to you, Wendy. I love you, darling.
When are you coming to the studio?
When am I coming to your studio?
Yeah.
You really want me to come there?
I would love that.
Oh, my Lord. Well, we got to make a date, okay?
Yes, we do. Look, do you want to have more children?
Yes, I do. I want a little boy. I want a mama's boy.
And you're going to be 40 this year, right?
Oh, tell the world, why don't you? Oh, you low-down dirty dog.
Whitney, you look great.
Thank you, baby. I feel good, too. Thank you.
The only thing is that you said, Whitney will never be fat.
No.
I was like, how dare her?
Never.
What was that, a diss to all fat girls?
No, I just won't be fat. Sorry. Not good, not healthy. Have you ever heard anybody being fat being healthy?
Well, being extremely fat or being extremely thin, like with you on the Michael Jackson special.
Either extreme is not good.
Yeah.
Not good at all, okay?
Yeah.
Not good at all. So, pull it together and move on.
You smoke weed?
Oh, shit.
Mariah Carey was on the show and said that she loves you more than ever.
I love that little lamb chop.
And I just wanted you to know that.
I love that lamb chop. She's my girl.
Have you, yeah, she is nice. She's very sweet. She was here like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, she's the bomb.
She denied her breast implants. Do you deny yours?
No.
See, that's my girl Whitney.
No.
I got them too. I mean, aren't they the best?
I mean, you know, it's like what? I mean, you know, if you're going to go for it, go for it. You know what I mean?
Do you ever wish that you got them bigger?
No, my husband loves them.
Yeah.
He loves them.
Yeah. They sit nice. They're very well proportioned with you. It's just that at one point when you lost so much weight, though, they did look like 2 baseballs on a stick.
Yeah, they look really weird.
Yeah.
I'm sure that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you have some reservations about your looks, too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I know how you look.
What?
Come on, Wendy. Come on, baby.
Do you keep in touch with Eddie Murphy? I know you guys were...
No.
Now, is it that you were showing respect for your husband because you and Eddie dated, or that you... Oh, got you. Well, to me, that's how it's supposed to be in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? When you go on and you marry...
Come on, Wendy. He's a married man. I'm a married woman. I mean, we see each other. We speak to each other professionally and say goodbye. Yeah.
Bobby has had a reputation occasionally to step out on the marriage.
Oh, really?
Say the gossips.
Okay. Thank you.
Has infidelity been one of the biggest issues in you guys' marriage?
No.
What would you say the biggest issue is in you all's marriage?
You people. You people like to run your damn mouth. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you could take back anything that you told Diane Sawyer, what would it be?
If I could say something that I didn't say, okay, I won't tell anybody. I got a problem with you to kiss my... And I love you, but I don't live for you. I don't live for you. You talk about me. You call me out my name. You make my mother call me and ask me questions. You make my father sick. You make my brother sick. You make my child hurt. You all talk about me like you know me. You never seen me in your damn life. But you talk about me. That's not right. There's a limit to what you can say. And if I was really like back in the day in North, I'd meet you outside. But I'm a lady and I have a class. But I'll talk to you, Wendy, because I love you, because you're a fan. I know it.
I am.
I know, baby.
I'm a fan of your entire experience, though. Not just
no shit like that. Those are fighting words.
You know what, though? I'm a fan of yours, not just the music, Whitney. I'm a fan of you, the woman.
Thank you, because my mother's very proud of me, Wendy. She is. She loves me, and she respects me. That's what matters to me, that my mother loves and respects me.
Whose idea was it to set up that Diane Sawyer interview?
Me in L.A.
Are you done with the talk show circuit? I mean, will you do Larry King? So you won't go back on Oprah. You won't do Larry King.
Oprah and I have a relationship. She and I talk. We'll do something. That's my girl. Yeah.
Do any of your celebrity girlfriends, whether it be Oprah or Angela Bassett or anybody like that, do they ever try to ride the train of is Whitney on coke and let me talk to her to get her off?
You know, they make you to break you. You know what I mean? That's the name of the game. But I don't break. I'm not made of glass, baby. I come from a line of heritage, of strong heritage, legacy. You can't break me.
So when you sit down and you have a little glass of something to drink, what's your favorite drink? I mean, you know, is it Cristal? Is it, Hennessy?
I'm not a drinker, baby. I like to have a sip of wine every now and then and a little, there's a drink being Bobby, called the Bobby Brown. I like to tell you what it's mixed with, all right?
God, Whitney.
What, baby?
You are a real trip.
I've been around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's Dion doing?
Dion's doing very well, thank you. We had an auntie who just passed away, a very close auntie to ours, and we just buried her last week, and I saw Dion, and it was really good to see my lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your father's $100 million lawsuit, is that done? It's okay. And you guys he's dropped the lawsuit, and
it's bullshit, Wendy. I love my daddy loves me.
I believe that, Whitney.
I know it.
I thought it was some mess when I saw it going down. Do you think that, although your parents are divorced, them worrying about you in this demonic thing called show business, you think that keeps them together in their own way?
Yes.
Your father, wasn't your father dating or married or something like that?
He's married now.
That's right.
Wife, yes.
Yes. How do you get along with your stepmom?
Just fine. I get along with Peggy just fine.
Peggy.
We get along just fine. She's a sweet lady.
Does your mom date?
Yes, she does. She minds her business, too.
So how will you be spending Valentine's Day?
With my husband.
bet you all have wild circus sex, don't you?
Oh my God. Wendy, don't make me meet you outside. Come on now, you're getting too deep.
But I can
you could picture it, couldn't you?
Yeah, you were such passionate people.
You're nasty.
Just wild circus sex. You know what, Whitney? Would you ever think about writing a book on your life?
I might, somewhere down the line.
I wrote a book. It's with Atrium Books. They're a boutique label of Simon & Schuster, and it comes out in fall of 2003.
Oh, I'm going to get it.
And I just found that...
Are you reading yourself?
Yes, I am.
Good.
Yeah, and you want to know what, Whitney? I found that it was the most therapeutic thing that I've ever done in my life.
I know. See, I do that, but I do it with my spiritual partner. You see what I'm saying? You know, I do it with my prayer partner, and, you know, that's my therapy.
Do you still go to church?
Yeah.
What church do you go to?
When I feel like it, just right there in my heart.
Okay, I got you.
Uh-huh.
Well, Whitney, I want to thank you.
Thank you, Wendy.
For giving me this moment and not hanging up the phone.
No, I wouldn't do that to you, baby.
And being,
I'm gonna talk it through.
And being as sassy as you want to be.
Wendy, I love you because you support me, and you've been good to me on the radio. However, you know, watch what you say, baby girl.
But Whitney, watch what you do. And if
I know it's not. You don't even know what I do. Like you said, you never met me. You don't know me. You ain't been in my house. You don't live with me. You don't sleep with me. You don't do shit with me, but talk about me. So watch what you say. That's all, baby girl. That's all I'm asking you is watch what the you say.
But Whitney,
what, baby?
I would love to have you come in the studio.
Okay, love.
And
we'll make a date. You call my machine, I'll call yours.
I would love to be able to.
All right.
Read your body language.
Ooh, I don't have any idea. I'm sitting here chilling on the Miami balcony, just talking to you.
Are you?
Yeah, baby. Just finished eating some chicken.
What's the weather like?
Like 74.
And who's all in the room there?
Yeah, it's my dog and my secretary and Joey from Arista Records, who is pacing the floor.
Well, why is Joey pacing?
Because he's like, you know, you don't, do you feeling froggy? You better not leave.
Whitney, has it ever gotten so bad where you ever would consider suicide?
Hell no.
Forgive the comparison, but it's almost like you're playing with your dog and all of a sudden your dog bites you by mistake.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You. No, but I know. I mean, it's
Who
like
says that?
you're playing and then it goes one step too far.
No.
No?
No, that's bullshit. You don't say that. I've taken enough abuse since I've been here. I'm not going to take it from you two.
I'm not. I'm actually making your point.
Playing with your dog.
If you're frolicking with someone, if you're frolicking and then someone gets hurt by mistake, I actually was defending you.
That was not a
Girl, you have a lot of things to say. Sometimes about me.
I like you.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
You said I was coming after Kyle. Why'd you say that?
Why were you coming after Kyle?
I wasn't coming after Kyle.
You were coming after Kyle.
When?
You don't like Kyle.
What? Who told you that? Yes, of course I love Kyle.
Are you sure you like Kyle?
I am positive.
Because it kind of seemed like you didn't like Kyle. Why? Because you were coming after Kyle.
No, tell me why I was coming after Kyle, because you can't just say that.
You know what? When somebody comes on the show and everything they do annoys you, like you can admit, does she annoy you?
No, she doesn't annoy me at all.
Anymore?
No, at all, ever.
Come on.
No, I promise. Yes. I thought that her situation with Dorit just needed airing, that they don't trust each other.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
So we can agree on that. Okay, so you can't say I don't like Kyle anymore.
Okay, you like Kyle.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and then my other thing, the ChatGPT gate of it all.
What about it?
Yes, when you were talking about me and Erica talking about Amanda's ChatGPT.
I don't remember that.
You don't?
No, remind me.
Girl.
We have 100 million downloads on our podcast. So it's a lot to remember.
She's trying to flex.
I am flexing. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. But all I'm saying is, look, I think there's... Yes, because Erica ChatGPT'd what Amanda Francis does for a living. Yes. And you and Teddy have some opinions about it. So, not so nice about me.
I don't believe that. What was the nice one?
Well, here's the thing. No, Erica ChatGPT'd that girl.
Okay, well.
But then it was somehow I was the big mean girl about it.
Were you?
No, of course not.
Okay.
I'm just very direct. As you can see.
And I like direct, and I don't mind that. See, I work well with this.
Yes, exactly.
Bullshit.
Me neither.
15 years I started the show. Let's elevate. I lost 2 clients last month because of the shenanigans.
Because of why?
They said it doesn't meet their moral compass.
Well, we've seen you flash your tits.
I showed Dr. Bro my crooked nipples because Heather was there.
Vicky,
Okay,
you
whatever.
demonstrated how to give a blowjob on
Yes.
this show.
Guess what? I wasn't interviewed.
You were interviewed.
No, I was not.
I saw your interview tape.
And I said, I don't want to do a reality show.
Well, you've been here 14 years. By the way, it's made you very rich. And if you don't want to be on the show, you don't have to be on the show.
And no, I didn't interview for the job, by the way.
Sweetie, you were on a tape.
I didn't audition for the show. I didn't even know there was a show.
Okay, I know, because there wasn't a show.
Hello, don't forget where you came from.
Don't forget where.
I will never.
I'll have sex with tonight, tell me.
I'll tell you when I go on a reality show with whoever I'm having sex with.
Well, you're on a reality show right here, baby.
I'm actually not, honey.
I'm not talking about this anymore. It's a personal matter.
Supportive.
I want this closed down. Okay? Stop it, Andy.
I'm asking you about your
I
friends.
don't-
I'm not asking
I
you
don't
what's
wanna
going on in
talk
your
about it.
home.
I don't want to talk about anything. I'm my own person. I am a great person. I have my life. I have myself, and whatever will be, will be. And I don't want to discuss this, okay?
I asked you.
Next package!
Glad to be back here at the Today Show.
Nice to see you. I should let you know I am recording this conversation.
Oh, very good. What a coincidence.
Yes, you brought us a new tape. The president, the day after you were fired, we just heard it. He says he didn't know about it. He doesn't like you leaving the White House. Is he lying in that tape?
I'm not certain, but what's most concerning, one, why was I locked in the Situation Room for almost 2 hours? Why was I not allowed to leave? I'll get to the second part.
Yeah.
And lastly, when I asked to leave and I asked for counsel and I asked for my husband, why was I denied at least 4 times? When I spoke to him and he said he had no idea, that should be alarming to any American, that the President of the United States does not know what's happening with an assistant to the President who's known him for 15 years.
Okay, but just to, I mean, you brought the tape.
Absolutely.
Is he lying? Because yesterday you told Chuck on Meet the Press you think he did know you were fired.
Yes, because there was.
Right, this tape shows him saying, oh, I didn't know you were fired. Is he lying?
Yes, because there were subsequent calls after that.
Okay.
There is a complete organization between the two of them. He probably instructed General Kelly to do it so that he could keep his hands clean when he spoke to me. I'm wondering, is he sincere? The other question is General Kelly running this country or is the president running this country? Because he said he didn't know and they run a big operation.
Back
Who
to
is
the
the
honesty
they?
issue.
Wait,
Do you think the president lies
Savannah.
often?
Who is the they in the tape? You can't ask the question and then ask another question without my answer. You asked me, do you think he knows? The
And you
answer
said
is,
you're not sure.
I'm not certain. Here's the other part. Who's running this country? When Donald Trump says that they run a big operation, who is the they? Is General Kelly puppeting Donald Trump?
Okay.
Is he truly running this country instead of the
Do you
president?
think the president lies often?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, there was
How
a
long
report.
have you known that?
There was a report that said that he lied almost 4,000 lies in the last year.
Have you known that he is a liar, as you say?
Well, absolutely.
Why did you work for him?
Savannah, slow down. I'm going to ask your question. Don't worry, I'm here. I've got all the time.
Yeah,
with
no,
me.
but I'm. Yeah.
So you don't have to ask 10 questions in 1 second. It's okay. First of all, he is known to be an entertainer, to exaggerate, but I never expected him to lie to the country. I thought that he would take his oath of office seriously, that he would be committed to advancing this country. But instead, as I stated, there was a report that said he has said something like 4,000 lies since he's taken office. So he absolutely has an issue with the truth, and sometimes he battles with reality.
Yeah, let's talk about the tape of the Situation Room. You talked about it. You obviously want to talk about it.
do.
John Kelly inside the Situation Room. Before we get to the substance of it, I'm just curious. How did you tape him? The Situation Room is one of the most secure places in the White House. You're supposed to leave your phone. It's the honor system. You're supposed to leave your devices at the door. Did you carry a phone, a recording device? How did you do it?
I'll just leave that to your imagination. I will say this,
Well,
that
why
it's
be coy?
unacceptable. I'm not being coy.
Okay, so
I'm
how
being
did you
very,
do it?
very clear here. It's not acceptable for 4 men to take a woman into a room, lock the door, and tell her wait, and tell her that she cannot leave. It also is unacceptable to not allow her to have her lawyer or her counsel. And the moment I said I would like to leave and they said I can't go, it became false imprisonment. Calm down. And the other part of this is, I'm going to tell you that There are other people who have been treated this way by General Kelly. There's a lot of very corrupt things that are happening in the White House, and I am going to blow the whistle on a lot of this.
Are you concerned at all about any legal consequences for taping in the Situation Room? But are you?
They should be concerned.
Are
No,
you?
Absolutely not, because I have protections. The moment that I've decided to blow the whistle on a lot of the corruption going on in the White House, there are protections that are afforded to me. So let's be clear. The things that General Kelly is doing in this White House should concern all Americans.
You've heard, I'm sure, by now what Sarah Huckabee Sanders had to say about the fact that this tape happened. What does it say about your own integrity if you're going around taping General Kelly in the Situation Room, which is supposed to be secure, taping President Trump at least once, and I think you've indicated more than that? Why are you taping people, and what does that say about you?
But don't you see the irony of all people, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, saying that this book is full of lies when she lies to the American people every day? And the other part,
two wrongs don't make a right. I guess you're here before me, so I'm asking you.
But here's the truth, Savannah. Had I not recorded this, people would say she has a credibility issue. Everything that's in my book, Unhinged, everything that you see is in quotes, is verifiable, it's documented, and it's corroborated.
Why did you feel you had to record?
Because the first thing they do when someone leaves the White House, Savannah, is say they don't have credibility, they're just a coffee person, they didn't have access, they never talked to the president, they weren't in the room.
Why would you work in a cesspool like that?
Well, first of all, it's an honor to serve this country. Unfortunately, this White House has turned that upside down, where this White House does not respect normal procedures that usually go with the dignity of serving in the White House. I thought it would be different, but unfortunately, Donald Trump is letting the country down.
Let's talk about one of the most explosive allegations in the book, and actually,
there's a lot.
Subsequently, there are many. There are. Luckily, you said you'd be here a while, so we're good. Subsequently, you said you've actually heard. You told Chuck on Meet the Press yesterday that you have heard a tape from The Apprentice years in which Donald Trump is heard using the N-word, a racial epithet.
Multiple times.
You heard the tape.
Multiple times. Now, let me be clear. I wasn't the one that broke the story about the N-word tape. It happened during the fall, during the campaign. And people were contacting me, reaching out to me, trying to expose this. And in fact, there was a conference call among campaign workers, Jason Miller, Lynn Patton, and Katrina Pearson, where we talked about the possibility of him saying it. And his own spokesperson, Katrina Pearson, said, I have heard from a credible source that, yes, he said it.
But I had you here before me. You actually heard the tape.
Absolutely.
So let's get into it. How long is this tape?
There are multiple tapes. Let's establish that. And when you read my book tomorrow, which is available tomorrow on Hinge, you'll see that there are 3 different sources who corroborate the different things that he says.
But you say you have, since the book closed and was published and put in print, you have heard it. How long is that tape?
It's about 3 minutes.
Is it audio or video? Because these are supposed to be camera out tapes.
It's audio.
Okay. And what is the context?
But
how
I'm going to allow you, just like most Americans, to read the book.
But this isn't in the book.
About, no. But the talk about the N-word tape is throughout the book.
But you've heard this
Have you read the book?
Yes, but have you?
Okay. I have. I answered that question, Savannah. So what's the next question?
Just, I was curious, the context in which you allege the president used the N-word.
He was talking about some African Americans in the production during the course of The Apprentice, which is unacceptable. And here's the thing. Why don't we ask Donald Trump a simple question? Donald J. Trump, have you ever used the N-word? And allow him to respond. Because the people who have this tape intend to release this tape. Unfortunately, like I said, they may be using it for political motivation. So why don't we simply ask the White House to issue a statement whether or not the President of the United States
Do you think they will release it?
I'd like to see. I would like to see if Sarah Huckabee Sanders, as the spokesperson, will ask the President, or maybe a journalist will ask the President, have you ever uttered that word about African Americans? And let him answer. It's different for you and I. I'm an African American woman. You get to walk around and be mediocre, and you still get rewarded with things. We have to be exceptional to get anything in this business. I wasn't calling her mediocre. Because clearly she's doing well. I'm here on your show, and I think that's fantastic.
And you're $10,000 richer.
And $10,000 richer. But I think it's important to understand that you don't stay a decade on television in reality TV without being smart and creating a brand that people want to see. If the audience didn't want to see Omarosa, they would never book me again, which is why you booked me to be on your show today.
I did book you on. I booked you on your show because
so there's a brand there. There's something, a commodity. There's something of value.
You just seem quite defensive.
No, you had to go and get fact checkers because I remember
But I
watching
meant
that
that. But I meant it.
You're not walking in your own truth. You don't accept your own truth. It's true. No. The moment that this is me giving you a little religion. Let me give you a little religion. The moment you accept your real truth, everything's going to open up for you. Everything, your happiness, your joy, your relationships.
Okay, listen.
It's going to open up.
Let's...
But it cannot happen until you accept your own truth. And that's when the audience, I think, will connect with you. Boo, I'm here. I'm here.
Listen,
I'm here.
I think you are entitled.
And the truth is, 10 years later, I'm still sitting here. 10 years later, I want to see you here still, this show, Bethany, a year from now. I hope so.
You will.
I hope so. I hope so.
So here's what I want to say.
I wish I had an audience person to get me cheers whenever I needed them. That's cute.
I feel like there's like a running joke with you being left off Bad and Bougie.
I ain't left off Bad and Bougie. You think I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Say again?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What you say?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Yeah.
Do it look like I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What'd you say?
Do it look like I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Nah. I mean, that's one thing I like about the group. Because ever since when you were in jail, even though you might see one or the other, y'all move as a collective.
All right, we got to wrap this up, though.
Okay. My bad. Happy trying to jump.
I couldn't
wrap
hear
it up
anything
then.
over there too. Close it.
Close it.
Hey, listen, man. I wish I could talk to the Migos longer, man. It's one of my favorite groups. I've been covering for so long. I'm glad they succeeded, man.
Hey, man, you guys are nominated tonight. Have a good show.
Hold on. Wait. No. Wait.
Where's their security guard? Where's their security guard?
Chill.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I think we've all been discussing your book on camera.
Yes, I've heard.
So, good. You should be pleased. So, Whoopi would like to
I just
start.
have a couple of questions, actually. In your book, you devote an entire chapter to single mothers. Yes. And what happens to children raised in single-parent homes. You titled the chapter, Victim of a Crime, Thank a Single Mother. What is your issue with single mothers? Because I know you don't have any kids. I mean, maybe you have stepkids. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. But, and before you answer, I just want to say, you said that single motherhood is like a farm team for future criminals and social outcasts. 70% of inmates in prisons come from single-parent homes. Hollywood actresses using single motherhood as a way to promote their careers, and it says, you say it's very selfish for a single mother to have a baby without a father. So I'm wondering.
Yeah, well, we now have 30 or 40 years of social science research. I mean, I'm just citing, this is, dressed up numbers crunching. I'm just giving the numbers. 80% of the inmates in prisons were raised by single mothers. About 70% of the runaways of the juvenile delinquents, juvenile murderers, juvenile rapists raised by single mothers. And the point is, this didn't happen by accident. The illegitimacy rate alone has gone up over 300% since 1970. And as I describe in my book, this was a specific plan by the left, attacking the nuclear family. The most famous example.
Go back to the. I know you want to. I'm sorry. I know you want to do this whole left thing because that's what you do. That's your act.
No,
but what I do want to know, because a lot of what you've cited in terms of this, just specifically this, is based on sort of not great research, because we've seen this research discounted time and time again. But why would you say Hollywood actresses using single mother? I take offense to that, of course, as you can understand, because having been a single mother, I don't think it was something I used as a tool.
The point is, well, I don't think you've done it in the last few years, and this is, it has become.
Are you talking about I'm sorry, say this again? You talked about you're talking about actresses in the last few years.
Right, that's why I say it's the new thing, as opposed to the sex tapes.
Why don't you come down as hard on the fathers who aren't there, rather than the women who actually raised their children?
I'll answer that, because the title is Guilty Liberal Victims and Their Assault on America. And the point of the book is, in example after example, of how people play the victim, are exalted in this society, have doors open for them, when in fact they're the ones victimizing others. I've never heard anyone say, Unsung heroes, unwed fathers. How does he do it? He has 4 children with 3 different mothers. How did he have the time to do that? You do have, as I describe in that chapter, Hollywood, mainstream media, the New York Times, women's magazines exalting single motherhood, movie after movie about single motherhood, book after book.
Are you married?
Sisters are doing it for themselves.
Are you married? Are you married?
No, but it wouldn't change the difference of the facts I cite.
Do you have kids?
No, and it wouldn't change the difference of the facts.
Well, it would if you had children. You know more what you were talking
Do you want
about.
children? Because I do realize that there are mothers who are divorced, and you don't blame them as much, and there are mothers who are widowed. But there are women who do want children. I'm not talking about the teenagers, the irresponsible and so forth, and need to be loved. We can perhaps, go with it. But there are women who do want children.
Yeah, that's what I write
and
about.
Are single mothers.
And how selfish it is. That's precisely what...
And can take care of these children
Yeah,
and give them happy homes or adopt these children.
Okay, no, I am not, and nor are the studies.
Racism, all those things.
Absolutely not. You are wrong about that, and that is the interesting...
Kill anybody. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's of course it's not every... The point is you look at it from the other end. When you look at the prison end, and no, it is not true that I'm leaving out race. There is, in fact, I cite a study by the Progressive Policy Institute, a liberal institute, saying that if you take single motherhood out of the equation, the black and white crime rates are exactly the same. So you take everything else out. Single motherhood is not good for children. That is a fact, and it is a fact that it is promoted.
I would like to ask you, because there's some nuggets of truth that you have in stuff that you write, but I don't see any compassion that you have. Do you go out and do you talk to single young girls about trying not to, to use birth control? Are you trying to be part of the solution?
Well, sure,
as opposed
of
to just
course
judging and throwing out stuff.
Look, the more non-judgmental we have been about the mothers, the more real victims have been created.
Can I ask you
millions
something?
and millions per year. I mean, it's not like this is some inevitable number that we must have of children being raised by single mothers every year. It wouldn't have gone up by more than 300% since 1970.
Let's move off that topic, because you call it liberal victims. The biggest victim this week is your girlfriend, Sarah Palin. She is whining about everything. The media was wrong.
The media was horrible to her.
By the way, she has a child born
the media attacked her daughter's unborn child.
She's
That was
acting like
appalling.
a victim now. And why is it just liberal to her victims? Give me a break.
No, but the point of the book is not to say that there aren't any victims. Of course there are victims. That's my point.
And victims put together there.
Liberals play the victim while creating real victims. I'm not saying there's no such thing as victim, but can we get back to what you were attacking me for when I wasn't here?
Which is good to have black celebrities.
Yeah. See, now
I've never heard my book. Well,
no,
I just want to respond.
Follow up on what we were saying about you're saying that they identify with their black side, and we had something to say. What did you
think that I was trying to read people's minds? I believe someone said, or that I've had some personal experience with them. To the contrary, as I cite in the book, I am talking about things they have done and said. Barack Obama writes his first book. I think it was his first book, his autobiography, "Dreams from My Father." He identifies with the father who abandoned him. He met one. I read the book.
He praises his mother off with it. Can I just move on? We don't have that much time.
Wait, you guys attack me for it and I can't respond. Halle Berry accepts the Academy Award. Okay, just let me answer.
Barack Obama felt that
Halle Berry accepts
the truth. We are not attacking you.
I have
You
never
wrote something
heard my book
provocative.
read aloud like you're reading Mein
I'm
Kampf,
about to
and
read
I
it
just
loud.
did.
Can I just read a section aloud?
Yes,
Okay.
and read it like you're reading Mein Kampf again.
I don't think I did that.
I think you did. You spat out the words when I wasn't sitting
Then
here.
Let me do this. Throughout that's because I'd like to discuss something current. Throughout John F. Kennedy's presidency and beyond, reporters notoriously hid the fact that JFK was a venereal, disease-ridden sexual profligate and drug addict. The courtier press was too busy manufacturing a nonsense image of Camelot. I read this because I'd love to hear your view on Caroline Kennedy's desire to become the Senate.
Yes, that was lovely. You could do the audio book. Well, we don't know that much about her. I mean, it is striking.
attacking you. I just don't appreciate the way you're talking to her. I mean, nobody is attacking you. You didn't have to talk to her.
I wasn't
like
here,
that.
and you're describing
I just think go on.
Okay, I think we can move on from tone and get to substance, but he's flashing rap, so...
But here's the deal. Since we'll wrap as soon as it's time, but you're sort of just did like two great put downs in one sentence. I want to reiterate, nobody was putting down or attacking you.
Look, you're claiming that I was basing it on personal experience. I was not basing it on personal experience.
The question, were
Halle
you?
Berry's Academy Award acceptance speech went on and on about how she was doing it for the blacks. That is identifying with her black father. I'm talking about what they do and say in public.
You can't take it, can you? You can dish it out, but you can't take it. We'll be right back with Anne's book.
You know, we got surprises for you today. Joining us to help celebrate you, your special day, is platinum-selling, chart-topping hip-hop artist who's also the first female rapper to sell 1 million copies of her debut album. Please welcome one of the smoothest female MCs of the 90s, LisaRaye's sister, Da Brat.
Yeah, Chi-Town.
What's up?
Turn yourself.
Surprise, LisaRaye. Look at
Gotcha. Hi. You all right? Happy birthday. That's your sister. She about to Happy birthday.
Wait, Brat, can you turn your phone so we can see you better?
They told me to turn it the other way. That's the right way now. Okay. They told me turn it sideways. I don't know what to do. Damn it.
Thank you for joining us.
We're about to cry.
She's speechless for one.
What way you want me to turn it? Happy birthday, punk. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. LisaRaye girl. It's your birthday. Hey. Get it. Come on, Diamond. Hey, it's your birthday. Come on, girl.
LisaRaye, you surprised a little bit? The little son.
I'm shocked. Oh.
We gotta hear from you, LisaRaye. How you feeling?
Don't do it. That's love, y'all. That's love right there. Cause see, let me tell you something about family. When good family come through, it's like that ugly cry. You know what I mean? You don't care. It just touches you deeply. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh Lord, I just love you so much. You're my family. So that's love right there. Them sisters. She wanted to surprise you. We honestly thought you had saw her because we were trying to slide in real quick, but you didn't, obviously.
Brat, what do you have to say for LisaRaye? Are you surprised that she's having this reaction, or?
No, I'm not surprised. We kind of been a little bit distant or whatever, so I know she's really surprised because, you know, yeah, we've had a little space in our relationship or whatever, but from nothing bad, but I just was going through a bunch of stuff and, you know, I didn't want to worry nobody, and then I have a whole new significant other situation, and I was kind of scared to talk to her about it. I don't know, you know, so yeah, I haven't seen her or talked to her in a long time, but we text from time to time and stuff, but I haven't seen her since COVID for real, and before that. So this was great for me, and Punk, you know how much I love you. You know how much you mean to me. You know, since I was a child, you always been there. You always gave me good advice. Even when you used to whoop me when I was younger, I'll never forget those days. And embarrass me when I had dance rehearsal and snatched me up out of there. Yeah. Da Brat, you called her Punk? Where you get that nickname from? I'm Lil Punk, she Big Punk. We've always called each other that since kids.
Oh, Brat, since LisaRaye is clearly, she's emotional, she can't really talk. Yes. Right. Can you just tell us like one of your most fondest memories of LisaRaye, like something you could share with us? Like, I mean, anything?
Well, we got a lot of fond memories of whooping people's asses together.
Oh, my Lord,
but, I guess I
you
probably
know what I'm saying. I mean,
you know,
I
probably shouldn't talk about that. When I was younger, still in high school, like she used to let me borrow her Celica. She had a white drop top Celica, and the car was just like, it was so dope, and I just felt so fly in it, and I felt like, yeah, I'm somebody. She used to let me borrow it. It had a cell phone, and the cars didn't have cell phones back then, so I thought I was really doing something. She bought me a scooter. Well, she had a scooter, and I think she was she wasn't gonna throw it away, but she didn't really ride it, and I was so excited. She gave it to me, and it was like my most prized possession. And I got on the I probably can't cuss. And I got
you good.
And I got
Got
on
yours
it.
with Queens, honey.
I got on it and crashed into her car.
Oh,
I got today.
I was so nervous. But we got so many memories. Like just I could go on forever. Like
Brad, you see that we didn't know that there was a space, and that's why this makes it even more special that you were willing to come on here and do this. So like I don't want to feel uncomfortable, but I think this is a great time to bridge that gap with all that's going on in the world. You have congratulations to you on your new love in your life that we saw. That was cool. And then Lisa Ray clearly moved. I think now could be a great time to like put whatever that was to bed. Lisa Ray, she's clearly touched by you making this appearance. So I mean,
oh yeah, like I said, it was nothing bad. We've never had like bad blood ever. We've never had bad blood. We might get mad at each other or something, but we never like not talk. So this was a first for a long time for us to not like talk. But you know, my sister can get real critical sometimes, and she don't care what she say or how she make you feel sometimes. And that's just who she is. And that's her being a protective big sister. But sometimes as a little sister, you'd be like, I'm grown too, you know, and I don't think she's ever accepted the fact that accepted the fact that I've grown up, like, you know. But it's not cool, and it's my fault that the space. I
want to know that you're happy.
I am.
And I just did not want to just hear it from the blogs and from the interviews of people asking me questions, and I didn't know what to say because I didn't hear it from you, and I got to see it someplace else. And so I'm hurt. That's what I am.
It's all love though, Mama. Y'all can talk about it, you know, now. It's all good. But I think that y'all should, like, you know, pick up the phone and holler at each other. Don't let no more time pass.
Do that for months.
Okay, well, baby, try again.
You know what? I think y'all need.
I'm in the waiting zone. So I'll wait. I'm cool.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
It's all good, girl. You know her.
What's that?
Y'all talk.
What's that?
You're not in like the waiting zone. Don't do that.
Why I'm not?
Oh, don't ruin your birthday, El Ray. Come on.
No, because everything else is playing out, you know what I mean, via Instagram, via blogs, via all of that. Because what I'm finding out is all through that way. I'm not finding out nothing and shit personally. So I guess my place is not what I thought it was.
That's not true. That's not true.
Well, Lisa Ray, I think that, you know, just putting my 2 cents in, because y'all family, so y'all know what time it is in real life. But, you know, for Brad to come on here is a step to say, you know, I love you. This is my way of coming, you know, to you without, you know, being in a predicament where you have to go back and forth and argue with her. She may want to be able to communicate with you, and this may have been a good way to kind of break the ice before she can do that, you know, alone first. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got it going on the mean side sometimes. So this is what she's saying.
So in other words, she's saying your sister handing you an olive branch.
Right.
You know what I mean? Your sister handing you an olive branch.
No, she ain't trying.
There we go.
She not trying to hear that. She
will. But guess what, Brad? That's what we're here for as women, to help her hear it. Because I know you, and it's good to see you happy. You know, and sometimes when people are in love, Lisa Ray, you don't want to tell your family because your family gonna be too opinionated about shit.
I have a say in that myself. I wish that I knew what was going on, but I don't. Okay, and so then I sit and I wait.
You know what? When you're
I will say this: I am happy for you.
Good.
I am glad that you are living in your truth. That right there, we've been talking about for years, and for you to just be so happy and so vibrant, that right there is a blessing to be able to stand in that. That right there is what I believe in. That's what I talk about. That's what I envision. And so for that right there, I would say, have at it. And I love you. Like, I appreciate you coming out and verbally saying happy birthday to me this kind of way, because I damn sure ain't heard from you in months.
Okay, so
you guys are both celebrities, and a lot of times the problem, that's why I'm not trying to say that much, is other people making shit worse and saying stuff. I think y'all needed this moment and to say what y'all have to say. At the end of the day,
I would say thank you, Queens, for allowing and making it happen, because I'm not sure how long it would have been. What it's been like, almost like since December or something, like half a year.
Baby, no more.
But he's here now, and
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all. Y'all don't know shit at all. She do, you do, you do.
Well, on this
okay. Awkward. Okay, weirdest fucking surprise ever. Who knew that the surprise was gonna go all the way fucking left?
I'm appreciative. I thank you, and all of that.
There's clearly you're hurt, Brad. We appreciate you coming on.
Oh yeah, I'm hurt.
Right.
If I'm trying to fake it, none of that. I'm not trying to do any of that. Oh yeah, I'm hurt.
No one's trying to make anything.
But you know what? I'm strong. I'm strong. It's all good. Whenever it comes back around, it comes back around. Because I got shit going on. She got shit going on. Y'all got shit going on. Shit is going on.
Well, you know what? I will say this.
We shouldn't.
I'm actually, you know what? Sometimes you do need to have hard conversations.
Yes. Okay.
Sometimes, listen, we're all Black women. We're all sisters. We both love Debrat. We both love Lisa Ray. I mean, all of us love everybody on this panel. So sometimes people need to see Black women disagreeing, not being on the same page. Fuck it. Sometimes you just have to have hard conversations.
And that's exactly what I said, Selena. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Exactly where I'm at.
What it is.
Absolutely.
And
whatever it is, whatever it is.
They will work it out.
I got shit going on in my life, and y'all got shit, she got shit, and we got to deal with our shit. And so, hey, whenever you come back around, that's when you accept the shit and you keep it moving. So, thank you.
Okay, well, we're going to take a quick break. Brad, thank you so much for coming. And hopefully this is a first step in y'all resolving whatever y'all need to resolve off this. But thank you for coming on here. I know this was uncomfortable.
Yes, we love you.
And we appreciate your sister. Happy birthday. Regardless, despite what's happening with y'all. And hopefully this
thank y'all for having me on. And thank y'all for allowing me to wish her a happy birthday too.
Thanks, Brad. We appreciate y'all.
All right.
Okay, ladies, we're going to take a quick break, sip our drinks, and come back with the celebration and the show. But after the break, right here on Cocktails with Queens. Welcome back to Cocktails with Queens.
Messy Mondays. Yes, baby. We're back.
How to feel right now. Fuck it. Cocktails with
you can't be fake about it. I mean, this is the real ass show. This is the real ass emotions. This is the real ass Queens. This is the real ass trending shit.
Uncensored, unfiltered.
Hey, it's real life. And you know what? Had we known, I didn't want you to be upset on your show. I had no idea.
Right.
It's a nice surprise. I had
because it's so personal.
Yeah.
Till it's tripping me the fuck out. It's making me go. I when I tell you, I was like, oh. You want to say happy birthday publicly, but not privately?
For some reason, I wouldn't recognize you if I saw you. You look different every time I see you. In a good way.
Hopefully it's in a good way,
yes.
Miss Wendy. Because, you know, Miss Wendy, I just must say this to you first. Okay. I hope you're going to give me my flowers today. I hope you're going to honor how much work I've put out there. I hope you're going to, you know, not kind of like throw this off outside of everything that I've done. I'm an accomplished woman, and I just feel like every time I come to your show, you don't give me those flowers now, you know? And you're 35 years my city.
Wow, yes.
I should get those flowers by you. I should feel wanted by people like you. Not just me, all the other young girls.
You are wanted by me. I always say that you're very entertaining.
But we feel like you be trying us. We feel like you don't be really rooting for us. You know, we feel like, and especially with me, every time I come on your show, you always want to compare me to another broad. I don't need to be compared. I've made my own brand. I've made my own brand for years. You know, I've been out here for the past decade. I got my own show. I franchised my own show to another network. I have the #1 show in the country. I have an actual cabaret show.
No, you have the
and
number
I
one
just feel
show on
like
Zeus, and you got renewed for a third
the number
season,
one
which is
show-
to be commended.
The number one show in the country, Miss Wendy.
It's okay.
And I just want you to know that, I want you to know how I feel. I want you to know that I feel like every time I come on here.
You feel
don't really
undervalued?
say
Well, so
anything.
do I, okay? That's you know what, Jocelyn, because you're part of pop culture, this is what I do. But if you possibly think that I leave here every day and don't feel undervalued for something that I do, you know, as a woman, we're not gonna even talk about race, just as a woman, I still don't make that dollar for dollar men make. So please, anyway, shoe cam, please. Let me see your shoes. But stop, Jocelyn. Jocelyn.
I'm making pretty cool money. I own my own show, so you should be doing the same thing. But as a woman to woman, and this is not about men, woman to woman, we should uphold each other higher, not go against each other or compare woman to other women when every woman out here in the game, especially pop culture, is handling their business and is doing great. It's doing amazing. There's no other girl that came from television, I came from the gutter. I came from the streets. I came from the gutter. Give me that respect, Miss Wendy Williams.
Okay.
We love you, but at the same time, you have to do better. You're not in an abusive relationship anymore. You don't deal with that man anymore. You should be in a better place. And when people come on your show, especially Black culture, you should be nicer to us, the ladies. You should respect us. You should give us our flowers while we're here. And you should tell us how proud you are of what we've done in the streets.
Well, I'm not proud of all. And what I've been through makes me even harder on young women. Like, you can do better. Now, can we get back to the show at hand? Can I see your shoes, please?
If that's how you want to do it, Miss Wendy.
Yes, that's how I want to do it.
But you have nothing to say about what my feelings.
I just said what I said. I don't apologize for anything. This is what I do. Let me see your shoes. Jocelyn.
But you only do it to the young Black Spanish girls coming up. You don't do it to anybody else.
I don't?
No, you don't. You take it so much differently.
First of all, that's not true. Jocelyn,
can we get for people of color?
Jocelyn,
and it's true. It's true.
Here's a flower. Come on. There's a flower. I just gave you flowers.
You should give me more flowers. You should give me more flowers, and you should be real proud that I've accomplished what I accomplished. So Jocelyn's Cabaret airs every Sunday on the Zeus Network. I'm sure you don't know how to work the streaming app, but it's a streaming show. One of the people in there in the audience could show you, or your producers could show you.
Can we see your shoes, Jocelyn?
It's the number one show in the country, Wendy. It's the number one show in the country, and I would light my flowers while I'm here, alive, here. I'm not going to let you play me anymore, Miss Wendy, and I'm not going to let anybody on national TV or anybody disrespect me.
Do we just pull the plug? What is going on? Jocelyn.
Let me tell you, your producer knew that I feel like this. I told him how I felt.
No, yeah, he told me that you yelled at him the whole time, the producer on the phone. Listen, Jocelyn, shoe cam, please. Jocelyn, shoe cam, please. There you go. Delicate and beautiful. Now, what are you wearing now? What kind of costume do you have on? Do you want to stand and...
I actually took off all my costumes. I leave them at the cabaret. I only put my costumes on when I'm performing at the cabaret or when I'm filming the cabaret for Zeus Network. Right now, I have on a sexy, beautiful dress.
Beautiful. Yeah, any woman could wear that. Perfect.
No costume over here, Miss Wendy.
Perfect. No, well, everything is a costume other than the naked body to me. Look, how is your fiance, Ballistic Beats?
Hello? 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 I'm gonna check the phone number. Yeah, that's working.
You know, little mama, you have a lot of confidence, and that's a good thing.
Thank you.
But you have to actually, you actually have to accomplish a lot more before you come off as cocky as
But
you
I
do.
didn't come off as cocky. I come off as confident. I believe in God. I'm a high believer in God. And I know who I am. And I'm not going to come up to a radio station or anywhere else and let anybody strip me of my pride. I know who I am. So when you talk about cocky, there's so many people that's out here that's cocky that haven't done anything.
But they've accomplished it. Like who? Like who?
Who?
I don't really see it.
There's so many people that's cocky that haven't done anything
Name
yet.
some names.
You name some names.
Like the reality show stars do come off as cocky, but they don't do nothing either.
See?
But you're an actual musician. You actually have, I guess, some type of talent. Like, you did have a little buzz going at one
Definitely
point.
have talent. And
But what have you done lately, though? This is a what have you done for me
what
now
have
type
you,
of industry.
What have you done lately, Charlamagne?
Well, you know, I'm
But
the
do you feel like
I'm the
Little
host.
Mama-
No, let me explain. Let me tell her what
Okay.
I've done. I'm
Okay.
the host
All
of one of the top-rated morning shows in the country.
Mhm.
I just signed a deal with MTV too.
That's good.
Me and my guy Little Duval just did a pilot for a
Mhm.
television show. So you know, I'm doing my thing.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
You know that.
You know. And if your face was the Bible, it would be the Old Testament.
You play too much. I swear.
Now, Little Mama, do you feel like though
Yeah,
that you have
play
to
too
be
much.
you have to be defensive a lot and explain yourself to people a lot?
Not really. I mean, people would try to set it up to whereas it would be that way, but I know I don't have to. So no, you know what I mean? Not at all. You just have to put that work in and let your work speak for itself, like Charlamagne is saying, which I totally understand.
Hello?
And I'm
Hello?
not saying this to dish.
Hold on
I'm
a
being
second,
really
Charlamagne.
honest.
Charlamagne. Who's this?
Hello, this is Mitch from Flatbush.
Mitch from Flatbush. You want to holler at Little Mama?
Yeah, what's up, little mama?
Yo, what up, mate?
Yo, what's good, man? You need to come back, man.
Already.
Yeah, man, you was dope. I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But my personal opinion, I just feel you just need to come back with that same heat.
Yeah,
for
sure.
All right, homie. Hello, who's this?
Yo, Moriega, what's up?
Moriega?
Yeah.
Moriega of Twitter.
Oh, okay, Moriega, holla at Little Mama.
What's up, Mom? What's
Yo, what
going on?
up?
Chilling. I just saw the tweet and I called the number. You know how that iPhone works, so y'all gotta tell me what's going on though.
I said you want to holler at Little Mama. She's here. You got a question for her? Or you just calling to shoot the
You think Nicki Minaj stole Little Mama style?
No, just calling to shoot the shit. I was on that John earlier.
Oh, all right. That's all right. Hello, who's this?
That was so funny.
Hello?
That was good.
You holler at Little Mama.
Hey, what up? You need some help, baby?
You say what?
I heard you needed some help on my Twitter. What's good?
Y'all might need you to come up here and choke Charlamagne. For real.
Don't get nobody beat up.
Choke him. No, I'm just playing. I don't need no help, homie. I got this.
Hello, who's this?
Hello, this Class.
Class.
Entertainment.
Hey, holla at Little Mama.
Yeah, Lil Mama.
Yo.
Much respect first and foremost. Just for being in that opportunity and for being in that environment.
Thank you.
They caught me on Twitter and I heard you mention. Again, much respect, but I know that you're a dancer.
Right.
And that's why you got the host gig, correct?
Right.
Mommy, go back to that. You saturated right now, and the way that they are attributing you on the microphone, it doesn't hold a candle to the way they attributing you to when you tested.
Right. I know what you're saying.
Stick to it, ma.
Awesome. Hello, who's this?
I'll give these some.
Hey, what's up, Jen? How you doing?
Hey, holla at Little Mama.
Hey, little mama, how you doing?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm all right. What's this intervention about?
No, you want to holla at Little Mama? You got questions about it or nah? You good?
Oh yeah, what you been up to?
Ooh, boy,
what I'm saying?
Boy, stop.
What?
He said, see what I'm saying? Oh, man. Oh. All
right.
Like, you can't be on red carpets talking fly, saying Nicki Minaj stole your style. When you
Who
have
was on the red carpet talking fly? Listen.
You. We saw you on the red carpet.
Let's talk
You said
about,
Nicki
let's
Minaj
talk
stole
about
your
the fans.
style.
Let's talk about the fans. Let's talk to the fans and the people that's calling up. Basically, I just want to say that I totally understand where you guys are coming from.
Okay.
When you're part of hip hop, even if you go into television, because sometimes I get very excited and I get very angry, and I'm like, why is it that my community does not accept me and respect me for being a young black woman coming out of East New York, Brooklyn, and Harlem, and still being in television and whatever else that I could be a part of, to be a positive influence to other young girls that come from my community? The answer is that the people supported a part about me that I've sort of let go. Music, dance. That's where hip hop lives. So
Yeah, you got to show
I
and
get
prove
it.
by actions and deeds, not words and lip service. You haven't
Yeah.
put out no music in a long time. People know you for playing yourself, walking up on stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. That's what they know
Charlamagne,
you from.
seriously,
That's
cut
the
this
truth.
out. Cut this out.
Could y'all please help me out?
Can he
before
cut
she think
this
I'm just
out?
hating.
What's that?
Nah, no, I know what you're saying.
What do people know her for lately?
On stage with
Ignorant.
Alicia Keys and Jay-Z.
Where the song's at?
But how many people just called up and said something about Alicia Keys and Jay-Z? How many people called and said that?
That's a
Name
good point.
one.
That's true.
That's a good point.
Name
But I'm
one.
telling you, the masses, if you mention Little Mama, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's the chick who came on stage and interrupted
Let's
Jay-Z
go to
and
the
Alicia
phone line.
Keys.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this Lorenzo Luciano.
Lorenzo Luciano. What up? Holla, little mama.
Yeah, yo, what's poppin', little ma?
I'm gonna hurt him. How you doing?
What's good? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I know what they saying, but real talk, do your shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If that's how you feel like your movement should be, anything else, get on your grind, man. Get your shit out the way. If you feel like you uplifting people and other people can't see that, do you, man. You feel me?
Hello, who's this?
Just your boy Levi. What's good, though?
Levi, holla at little mama.
Hey, what's up, little mama? What's good?
What up, Levi?
What's good? Like, what's up? When you dropping another album, though?
I'm gonna hurt you. I don't know about the album. I'm just putting out music for the fans. It's been a long time, so instead of asking for, you know, my fans to support me in that way, I'd rather give music first.
Now, where's the song with you and Snoop at?
New York, LA, everywhere.
Oh, okay. Now, is that on your album? Is his album?
It's just a record that we released for the fans. It's viral, radio, everywhere.
Well, you need a better internet team.
It's perfect.
You need a better internet team on Team Period because I've never heard of that record.
Well, you gotta look
it
up.
up.
You're not checking for me. You looking for Jay-Z and Alicia Keys and me.
I check for everybody.
You looking for all three of us. How you gonna look for?
I check
how
for
you gonna
everybody.
look for me and Snoop and you looking for me, Jay-Z and Alicia Keys?
Last headline I saw about Little Mama.
And her and Swiss Baby.
What's the last headline we saw about Little Mama? Little Mama says Nicki Minaj stole her style.
Yep. Of course. All right. So what headlines are you like? For example, sitting here with you guys, we're not focused on the record. We're not focused on anything positive. We're focused on Nicki. We're focused on Jay.
You got two people here. You got two people here with you. Do they have any of your music? And you had a radio station. Oh, okay.
Right. So now what? Okay. Yo, we about to throw him. We about to tie him up with a rope.
You ain't tying nothing up.
We about to put a sock in his mouth.
Listen here, chill out, Jurassic Park, Tyrannosaurus Rex, prehistoric
yeah,
face.
you gotta see the black scar on this guy's face. Where did that come from? Is that a birthmark?
Actually,
did you
I'm
get
gonna tell you what I
kicked
think
with a
happened.
rock?
I used to wear it when I was in jail, right? I used to use Noxzema all the time.
Oh, you got locked up?
What you
got locked up for?
Shooting at somebody.
Oh, you were shooting?
Assault and battery
Where
with
you
intent
from,
to kill.
Brooklyn?
No, I'm from South Carolina.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Assault and battery with intent to kill, 20% of firearm. But I used to use Noxzema, and I think it messed me up.
Yeah, my cousin used black soap. It kind of did that to him. Yeah, you probably was the black soap because I mean not all black.
No, seriously,
soap,
what is one?
Yeah, it probably was for real. Serious, I'm dead serious.
See, that's what I use. I use black soap. Listen, I'm sitting there trying to tell her the truth. Y'all the ones who be lying to Little Mama.
Because he talks about it. I need to talk about
Your
it.
team is the ones lying to you. I'm here sitting there telling you the truth. Ain't nobody checking for Little Mama in these streets.
Nah, I feel you though. But I mean, you
Envy, am I lying? You one of the biggest DJs out of Envy. Is anybody checking for Little Mama? Tell the truth. When the last time somebody said, yo, play a Little Mama record in the club?
Not at this present time.
When the last time I put out a record?
You just said you got so much music out.
Yo, see, now he's
That's
playing.
what she said.
But this is what,
she said, Google, go to Google.
No,
Find all your
listen.
records.
This is what I'm confused about, though.
Shut up.
Because for me, Little Mama, I feel like right now you're not focused on doing music. You've said that you want to take a hiatus from music. You said that you want to move to Paris and all these different things, which leads me to believe that music is not your focus right now.
Yeah.
So if it was your focus, maybe you would be out there promoting. I mean, you haven't even...
Listen, okay. I've taken a step away from music already. I'm getting back into the music now.
Okay,
my
so
music
that's the
will speak
plan.
for itself. I'm not here to say what I'm gonna do. When I was 17 years old, I put out an album while my mother was dying of cancer. That right there alone is a struggle. That's hard.
Right.
That's tough for anybody. But my music will speak for itself. My actions will speak for itself. My mother will be proud. My father will be proud. At the end of the day. And nobody can stop me. Period.
How did your mother feel about your music career?
My mother was a musician. So my mother, she was raw. She was real. She was official. So she loved music and I love music. And I'm not here to encourage anybody to support me. I'm not here for none of that. I'm just here to let y'all know what it is.
I think you got a real story to tell.
Or you leave it.
I think you got a real story to tell, and I think you should tell it. And, you know, stop focusing on the gimmicks and stop letting people
But I'm
make
not
you out
focused
to
on
be
the
a
gimmick.
caricature. Because right now you're like a caricature yourself.
But you're the person that's promoting that.
I'm not
And
promoting
you're
that.
supposed to be a person that's from my community, a hip hop community that's supposed to support the youth that's coming out of here. I understand your character. I understand that you here to bash people, make jokes, and be funny. I get it. I totally get it. But at the end of the day, keep it official with yourself. If y'all are not supporting the youth, if y'all are not supporting the young people that's coming out of this community, nobody else will support them. They follow radio. They listen to whatever y'all play.
I
So
agree.
when y'all young kids grow up to be hoes and drug dealers, it's because of you.
But listen, you have to
It's
be,
not because
you have-
I'm gonna be me regardless. I'm not changing who I am because of the promotion, or I don't look at TV and listen to radio and say, oh, I'm gonna be a hoe now, or oh, I'm gonna do this now, oh, I'm gonna talk like this, oh, I'm gonna get a tattoo that says I'm a doll, oh, I'm gonna get a chain that says I'm a doll. I'm little mama
Damn, that's
to the
never
day I
stabbing.
die.
It's never stabbing Nikki.
Period.
Never stabbing Nikki.
I know, but listen, you have to say all that through your
Gunshot.
music, little mama. That's what you're here for. That's what God put you here for. You're a rapper. You say you're the voice of the young people.
Right.
People don't want to
And
hear
I'm
you
using
talk
my
that.
voice.
They want to hear you rap that. Put that
I
through your
get it.
music.
And I already addressed that, though.
Be the counter. Be the opposite of everything that you're against. Everything
Right.
that you say all these other chicks are rapping about, you be the opposite of that through your music.
Absolutely.
That's all we're trying to tell you. And I mean,
Absolutely.
y'all, you can take it and say I'm hating.
No, I get it. I
I'm
didn't
trying
never
to
say you
clown
hating. I didn't
but
never
it's
say
the
you was
truth.
hating. I respect you. I respect what you do.
All right. When you first came out and said you was the voice of the young people, I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? But you have to let everything you're saying translate through your music. Nobody wants to hear you talk in interviews. They don't want to hear you talk on the radio. They want to hear it through your music. That's the only way you're going to get to people.
And that's
keep
what,
the
and that's all I'm saying is that my music will speak for itself.
All right. Little Mama, The Breakfast Club. Can y'all just hug each other now? Just
Listen, I'm gonna always support a young black
I
sister.
said, can you just
and I'm
hug
gonna
her?
always
Can
tell her
you
the
just
truth.
hug her? Can
Through
you
all
just
the
hug her
jokes,
now?
through all the jokes and all the BS, I'm gonna always tell her the truth. And I want to see her be everything she's saying she is.
Well, Little Mom, I'm sure some of this stuff has to affect you in some way, and does it hurt your feelings?
I mean, none of this hurts my feelings. I just thinking about my struggle and thinking about how hard it really was losing my mom and having pressure from a label and everybody else asking me about an album and all of that stuff. Just to think about that, of course I'm gonna get a little emotional. I'm a woman. Women are emotional, but at the end of the day, I'm a strong black woman. I know where I'm from and I know how I was built. So at the end of the day, none of this stuff can destroy me. Or else, when I did, like how y'all keep talking, bringing up about getting on stage with Jay-Z, when I'm supposed to be supported as a young black woman and people were supposed to say, get it together, fix yourself, everybody bashed me and tried to treat me like I was a criminal. You know what I mean? I would have crumbled then, but I'm still going and I'm still standing.
Well, for the record, I thought it was fantastic.
Thank you.
Me
Very
too.
Entertaining. And I definitely don't regret it.
It was a monumental moment.
R. Kelly peed on a little girl.
Right.
Rick Ross was a cop. You know why listen, you know why everybody still embraced him? Because they put out great records.
Right.
Talk.
Yeah.
Everybody watching this
Yeah.
is going to be staring at you physically.
Yeah.
And they're going to be saying, how thin is she now?
Yeah.
How many bones can we see? Is she sick? And how sick is she?
I'm not sick, Diane. I am not sick. Let's get that straight. I'm not sick, okay? I've always been a thin girl. I'm not going to be fat ever. Let's get that straight. Whitney is not going to be fat ever, okay?
The Michael Jackson VH1 appearance. I'm going to show you the picture.
Well, that's a bad shot.
Well, it may be a bad shot, but this is real. I mean, the bones, that's real.
Yeah, my bones, yeah. I'm 5'7" and thin. I can understand what you mean.
But that's not just thin.
No, what is it? Diane, tell me. Do you know?
It's scary thin.
I can believe what you feel. I can believe that. But do you really know? Do you really know?
No, you know.
Thank you.
Anorexia.
No way.
They've written it.
No way.
Bulimia.
No way.
That it's because of drugs.
No. Mm-mm. Now, I grant you, I partied. But there have been times when I know I was going through a lot of emotional stress, and my eating habits were awful.
Whitney dying. Crack rehab fails.
First of all, let's get one thing straight. Crack is cheap. I make too much money to ever smoke crack. Let's get that straight, okay? We don't do crack. We don't do that. Crack is whack.
I got your wig, ho. Ha ha. Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? 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 You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.